Oh, it's a photocopy.
Fidelity Titans. Titans struggled a little bit, and I'm sure they'll be looking to come back hard in today's game.
Yeah, definitely. Titans struggled a little bit. As we just want to go through quickly the team sheets. Western Province, they've got Bebete Delede, Faye Tancliffe, Lara Godal, who got runs yesterday, Yandisa Mangele, Leah Jones, the captain, Gemma Buota, Caitlin Veinhardt, Tatem Leroux, Nosipo Vezi, Kayla Reneke, and Kelsey Adams. Strong team here from Western Province.
Yeah, really strong team yesterday. They were very prepared and really executed their plans quite efficiently. You spoke about Laura Goodall getting a couple of runs yesterday. She went at 100 strike rate, 58 or 58 balls. That was really excellent for her. So she's not opening the batting today. Out in the middle, we have Faye Tanicliffe and Gemma Bueta. But I'm sure they'll be looking at that innings that she had yesterday, that Laura had yesterday, and look to replicate that.
Yeah, and earlier, obviously, we had the toss, and Western Province elected to bat first, which was a bit of a surprise because when we looked at how the pitch is just getting a bit easier and easier to bet on, so we thought they would have liked to chase. But I think they are a team with obviously confidence after the way that they played yesterday, and they're looking to build on that confidence. Today with the Fidelity Titans, we've got two changes with Mona Lisa Lohodi coming in for Kaylee Tep, and Simone Lawrence coming in for Katie Pryor, who actually got a bit sick this morning. She was due to play, and Elise Marie Max will then be captain in the Fidelity Titans today, and also opening the bowling from the Henops River end.
Yeah, she was really good yesterday. Liz Marie Marks got an early wicket off Babette de Leerder, trapped her LBW in the third over, so bowling her first delivery to Faye Tanicliffe from umpire Macheke from the Henops River end. The umpires have swapped ends today, Macheke from Henops River and Mahlangu from the Pavilion end.
And ready for the first ball. Here we go. Liz Marie Max to Faye Tanicliffe. Just a bit of width there from Elise Marie Max. Faye Tanicliffe just gets it down to that third man for a single.
Yeah, Faye Tanicliffe, a really experienced campaign in the T20 format of the game for Western Province. She has 43 first-class games, and with 39 innings and a high score of 108 not out at this ground last year in this exact format.
So she will be a big wicket, no doubt. Just leaning back a little bit there from Buata, gets it down to that third man, and good fielding from Kensane Tebogo Macheke at the boundary to limit it down to 2.
Tebogo Macheke usually has the gloves on her hands, but Robin's still taking over that so far this season. This will be her 4th game with the gloves, and she's looked good so far.
Yeah, it's very interesting that you've got Tebogo Macheke and sometimes Simone Lawrence, but now it's Robin Searle that has taken over the gloves from both of them, you can say. 2 straight that time around from Elise Marie Max down the leg side for the first extra, the first wide of the match here.
Yeah, so just to look at the field, we've got a deep, fine leg out on the boundary as well as third man. There's a slip in place. Alicia Rudolph at about 1.5 slips. Point, cover, extra cover, mid-off, mid-on, and mid-wicket.
Bit of a swing there from Buata. Doesn't get the bat that she was requiring there. Bit of a better line, I'd say, here from Elise Marie Max. The first 2 were a little bit wide, then she went 2 straight and straight down. And this one is around that 4th stump area, which is, I think, the line that she will be looking to be bowling. Don't want to go too straight. You only have 3 fielders on the leg side with only a fine leg at the boundary. So you don't want to go too straight and make it easy for the batters. Ooh, that is what she is looking for. Just outside that off stump, back of a length, making it difficult for the batter. Can't hit it to the leg side. Also difficult to hit it through the offside. As you could see, Buata actually leaned back there to try and get some contact on the ball.
Yeah, Liz Marie Marks really bowling nice and quickly out here today. The ball is bouncing, there's pace on the ball, and that's good signs for the young Seema.
Once again, just outside that off stump. Nicely hit by Botha, but straight to mid-off. And doesn't get any runs from that. Sounded very good off the bat, but unfortunately it was just too straight hit to mid-off, and they were not able to get a boundary or any run out of that.
Yeah, Gemma Botha, a very aggressive attacking batter in the T20 format of the game. She scored a couple of runs at the top of the order for her team.
Once again, just a bit to mid-on. A bit of a misfield in there from Paulina Mashishi at mid-on, but they are not able to come back for 2. It's just a single, and after the first over, the Western Province are 5 for the loss of no wickets.
Yeah, good signs here for the Fidelity Titans. There's a lot of chatter out on the field. They seem excited and pleased to be here.
Yeah, like I said, very interesting that Western Province decided to bat first here. Because obviously with the covers that went on, there was a bit of water that was also put on the pitch yesterday. So with the covers that went on, you would think that maybe the first few overs or so, there might be something juicy there for the bowlers. If they just bowl in the right areas, there might be something juicy for them there to work with. But obviously, like we said, I suppose when a team is confident, they try to take the pitch out of the game, and they just do what they prepared to do. And opening the bowling from the pavilion end will be Paulina Mashishi. She will be opening with spin. Oh, first up, Paulina Mashishi causing some troubles. A bit too straight there from Paulina Mashishi, straying down. And it will be a wide ball, and they also managed to come through for a single. She doesn't want to do that. I think she's also got a feel that she needs to be bowling around that off-stump area. Doesn't turn the ball too much, but she's got absolutely no protection behind square on the leg side, so you can't afford to go too straight where you'll be swept.
Yeah, that sweep shot is a good option for the Western Province players. As you said, KG, square leg is up in the ring with mid-wicket in a catching position, long on and cow corner out on the boundary.
Oh, that is wonderful bowling from Paulina Mashishi as Faye Tancliffe tried to give herself room, didn't manage to get any bat on it, and Paulina Mashishi hits the middle stump. That's the first wicket down for Western Province. Wonderful bowling, wonderful start here from the Fidelity Titans.
KG, that's exactly the line that you were talking about just before that ball was bowled. Pitching on off stump and turning into middle. Faye Tancliffe just misjudging the length on that occasion, and that'll be the back of her.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's one of those lines there where the batter has to do something, has to be innovative in order to score the runs. Not straight enough to go behind square on the leg side, but also not wide enough for you to go through the offside. So you almost have to play around the crease and give yourself a bit of room. And that is what she decided to do, and didn't work out, just missed the ball completely.
Yeah, Lara Goodall onto the field in at 3 for the WSB Western Province team. And as we were saying earlier, she had a really good knock yesterday, 58 from 58 balls, and with a left and right hand combination. Let's have a look and see what happened. She was really good through the leg side yesterday, playing a lot of cross bat shots, especially against the spinners. She picked her gaps beautifully and bisected the field to get the runs that she did.
Paulina Mashishi to Godal first ball. Nice and straight from Paulina Mashishi, not giving anything away here. That is the line that she should be looking to bowl at. I think it's going to be very difficult for batters to strike if she's bowling that line. A bit too wide that time. Godal does not capitalize on it. You would say that there's an opportunity there with a bit of width offered by Paulina Mashishi, but Godal did not get back on it.
Yeah, the fielder in the right position there on debut in the T20 format. Pura Andrew doing the work at extra cover.
Bowling, good bowling from Paulina Mashishi, with Lara Godal just managing to hit down one straight to that long on. That is what we call bowling to your field. Bowling in and around that off stump, middle stump area, bowling it full, because you've got protection at long on, you also got protection at the cow corner. So you're bowling to the field that you have set. So very good bowling here from Paulina Mashishi. She will be looking to close the over up here.
With her turning the ball away from the left-hander, Lara Goodall is hitting against the turn of the ball, which could create an opportunity.
Bit too straight that time around from Paulina Mashishi, but Gemma Botha does not get the bat that she was looking for there. Good over from Paulina Mashishi, and after 2 overs, the well-spotting bats, Western Province, on 8 for the loss of 1 wicket. They do have the experienced Lara Godal at the wicket. They will be looking to her to score their runs. I mean, after choosing to bat first, you've got to think that the team sees that they can score some runs, and Godal will have a lot of hopes on her to ensure that they get the runs that they're looking for.
Yeah, for sure. She's got a lot of experience with the bat, both at provincial level and at international level. She'll be looking to use that as best as she can.
It will be Elise Marie Max, first ball to Lara Godal. Nice and tight here from Elise Marie Max on that middle stump, back of a length, very difficult length to play at even the line. Where do you want to play it? So it's one of those that the batters have to be innovative in order for them to get the run. So very good bowling here from Elise Marie Max. You can see that the Fidelity Titans have come in today with a better plan of how they want to execute the game. Once again, looking to go over, just manages to get over. Paulina Mashishi admit of a bit of an opportunity that was created there. Good bowling from Elise Marie Max. It's one of those that you say it went for a boundary, but there was a plan that nearly came for Lara Godal. Picked the shortest fielder that she can get and just hits it over her. If you see that from Paulina Mashishi.
Yeah, definitely an opportunity there, 50-50 chance at mid-off, and that'll be a big opportunity. But it was a really excellent cricket shot by Lara Goodall in the end.
It's a bit wider this time around, and she gets thick outside that on it. And the third man does not manage to get to it, and that's another boundary. 2 boundaries in a row here from the bat of Lara Godal, in front and at the back.
Yeah, Goodall looking really confident. She's throwing hands at everything outside the off stump. We saw a little bit tentative off that first delivery when Elizabeth Marks was tighter into the off stump, but the 2 wider outside off, she has been throwing hands at, and that'll be a good thing for her.
And that has immediately prompted change from Elise Marie Max, who's now going to be coming over the wickets to Lara Godal. Now this time around, 2 straight from Elise Marie Max. Lara Godal gets good bat on it and goes down to that fine leg boundary for yet another 4. That is 4 threes in a row.
Yeah, that's a little bit all over. I think Elizabeth Marks needs to keep one side of the wicket, set her field correctly, and bowl to it.
Yeah, definitely. It just looks like it takes just 1 or 2 good shots, which also says there's a little bit of impatience. It takes 1 or 2 falls for the bowler to start changing the way that they want to go about their plans. And that can play in the hands of the batters. Once again, 2 straight down the leg side, and it's a wide ball. Alice Marimax, I'm sure she will be feeling a bit frustrated with herself with the way that things are going. Captain in the team today, she will be looking to lead up front, but so far in this second over hasn't been the greatest from her. Tighter this time around. That is the line that we are talking about and the length that we're talking about that makes it a bit more difficult for the batter. In and around that off stump, middle stump line, back of a length, it makes it difficult for the batter, and she executed that, and it got Lara Godal in a bit of trouble there.
Yeah, definitely. Goodall just caught on the crease a little bit with the length that Elizabeth Marks was bowling into the hip of Lara Goodall. We have a field change here for Gemma Botha, protecting the over. Cow Corner has gone out to the boundary with deep fine leg. Third man coming up onto the ring.
Bit straight from Elise Marie Marx, and Gemma Botha just gets it straight to that mid-on. That's a very good end to the over. The last two balls, very good end to the over. And after 3 overs, the WSB Western Province are 22 for 1.
A good sign from Elizabeth Marks. She was decisive about the field set that she wanted the last ball against Gemma Botha. She bowled to the field exactly. Her 2 overs going for 19 runs, 22 for 1 after 3.
Yeah, like you say, very decisive in bowling to where she wanted to. It can be a bit challenging and difficult for the batter, for the bowlers also, when you've got a left-right combination. Not only that, if you've got a taller batter and a shorter batter, the lines and the lengths vary where you want to bowl. Ooh, and outside the off stump, this time around from Paulina Mashishi, and a big heave from Laura Godal, and doesn't get any bat on it.
Yeah,
She was looking to hit that over the boundary.
Just planting that front foot down that middle stump line, and the ball taking on the pitch and turning outside the off stump there for Paulina Mashishi. She's not a big turner of the ball, but when the ball lands in a good spot, there was a little bit of grass out there when we had a look at the pitch this morning. The field set change, slip in play. Third man comes out and moves into point.
It's straight tight from Paulina Mashishi, bowling very, very well here. Not giving Lara Godal any width to play with. Even the length that she's bowling, getting the ball hit back at her. It's always a good play for the spinner to get the ball hit back at you. Once again, Paulina Mashishi with Lara Godal coming down, just adjusted the length a little bit here, making it difficult for Lara to score the runs or to hit the boundaries that she's looking for.
Goodall getting frustrated here by the consistency of Mashishi.
And a big shot this time around in between that long on and cow corner. Good shot from Lara Godal. Just breaking the shackles there a little bit after being tied down for the last 3 balls. Good shot from Lara Godal to get the boundary.
A really confident piece of batting there from Lara Goodall. Just using her feet to get to the pitch of the ball. Placing it in the gap perfectly.
Too straight this time around from Paulina Mashishi. Lara Godal just gets a bat on it down that fine leg, and they come back for 2.
That's good running there from the WSB Western Province team. Running the first run hard and turning quickly.
And Paulina Mashishi will be looking to close off the over here after going for 6 in their last 2 balls. Once again from Paulina Mashishi, just bowling it well to end the over, and that is at the end of the 4th over. The WSB Western Province are 28 for 1. I don't think either team will be disappointed. Maybe the Western Province will feel that losing that 1 wicket early on, but going at 7 and over, not too much damage has been done, and I think the Fidelity Titans also won't be too disappointed because Western Province hasn't really gotten away from them that much. Just going at 7 to the over, they'll feel that they still have the game tied down. So I think it's an even contest that we have here currently.
Yeah, definitely an even contest. As we see a bowling change, Alicia Rudolph into the attack, replacing Elizmarie Marks with her slow right arm off spin.
Just outside the off stump. Just a slight bit of turn. Gemma Botha just hitting it straight to mid-off for a dot. I think Gemma Botha would be feeling a little bit frustrated. 3 of 9 balls in a T20 is not the way that she wants to go about the innings. Nice and tight line once again there from Alicia Rudolph. Good bounce there and a bit of turn there for Alicia Rudolph. Very good bowling from her. Again, Alicia Rudolph just tossing this one up a bit more. Enticing Botha to say, if you want to hit me, go over the boundary. Again, tight from Rudolph. Botha trying to hang back and create a bit of room for herself, but the ball is just turning a bit into her, making it difficult for her to get the room that she's looking for in order to hit the ball away. Once again, very good bowling here from Rudolph. In and around that 4th stump area, turning it into off stump, making it very difficult for the batter to hit. She will be looking to close off this over here. And she does try to do something innovative, does try to go for a bit of a reverse there. It doesn't work out. Very good bowling here from Rudolph, starting off with a maiden from her first over. Very good bowling. I think the Fidelity Titans will feel that they are nudging just a touch ahead, and that is the game of T20 cricket. It just takes 1 over for you to get ahead of the game.
Yeah, definitely it does. And Alicia Rudolph, a seasoned campaigner in women's provincial cricket, 34 games in her career, 36 wickets to her name. And she started her cricket career at the Lions and then played some Division 2 cricket at Eastern Storm. And it's now her first season at professional cricket, playing for the Titans, and a really good addition to the squad.
Definitely a good addition, as we have a change in bowling with Rasika Maharaj coming into the attack, replacing Paulina Mashishi from the pavilion end. Good bowling there from Rasika Maharaj, just outside the off stump, with Godal looking to fetch that outside the off stump, hit it straight to cow corner for a single.
Maharaj, less experienced, with only 4 T20 provincial games to her name, 2 wickets in her career.
Similar field employed for both right and left, with having a cow corner and a long on patrolling the boundaries. Bit short and wide, and that is definitely not a ball to get a wicket, but she did get a wicket out of that. That is the frustration that has been building up from Gemma Botha, not being able to score the runs. One short and wide, hit it straight up to point for a very, very easy catch there. She will be feeling very disappointed as we take a look at that again. As easy as they come there for Kensane Tebogo Macheke with a good catch at point. And that is a second wicket down. The Western Province are 29 for 2 after 5.2 overs with 4 balls to go in the power play.
Yeah, after facing out a maiden over from Alicia Rudolph, Gemma Botha frustrated that she wasn't able to score any runs. 6 dots to her name. the breakthrough had to come.
Definitely, I think the Fidelity Titans will be saying that they are now firmly having a grip on this game. Even taking 2 overs. If they can just manage to get a third one, I think, with T20 cricket, they say that if you lose 3 wickets in the first 6 overs, 75% of the times you go on to lose the match. So I think the Fidelity Titans will be looking to get that as Maharaj stays around the wickets. Nice and tight line from Maharaj with Babette de Lede getting her first run.
De Lede, the international player from the Netherlands, with 12 T20 games in South Africa at first class cricket, a best of 30 not out against the Garden Route Badgers earlier this season.
Nice flighted up there from Maharaj, enticing the batters to try and hit it over, but Laura Goodall just manages to hit it down to that long on for a single. Two balls to go in this power play. Again, Maharaj is outside the off stump, and De Lede just hit it straight to point for a dot. That's a very good over so far from Maharaj. Both spinners have gotten the wicket so far in this match. And a good finish to the over for Maharaj, entices an edge. But Elizabeth Marks was going to her right. The ball just passed in between the keeper and first slip and goes down to the boundary for a 4. That was good bowling there for Maharaj. Unlucky not to get a wicket of the last ball. If you take a look at that again, look like Elizabeth Marks was a bit wrong-footed there. Was anticipating for the ball to go to the right, but it just went to the left-hand side, down to the boundary for 4. And that is the end of the power play. Very good power play from the Fidelity Titans with WSB Western Province on 35 for 2 after 6 overs. And Alicia Rudolph to continue from the Hennops River end.
The run rate of just under 6 to the over. Fidelity Titans, as you said, KG, will be very happy with the start that they've had in the power play.
Having a good power play can also sort of like be a good and a bad thing sometimes. Because I'm just thinking, you've got Lara Kudal on strike, who bets us a strike rate of 100. Yesterday she did. And today she's also betting at a very high strike rate of around 140. So bowling to her, yes, Alicia Rudolph got a maiden from the previous over, but now you can take fielders out. You can take 5 fielders out. I think I would be more than happy to just give her a single, get her off the strike instead of thinking that we bowled well. But the field is now allowing you to spread the field, so I think you should actually be using that. First one straight, just past Alicia Rudolph. A bit of a misfield there, allowing Lara Goodall to get that single of the first ball.
It does get her off strike and puts pressure on the new batter out at the crease, Babette de Lede. Long on and deep mid-wicket out on the boundary. Long on comes up to mid-on. Just deep mid-wicket, patrolling the boundary.
Oh, nice bowling there from Alicia Rudolph. She is definitely getting a bit of a turn and bounce in this wicket here. So I think the Fidelity Titans will not be too disappointed that they are bowling first in this match. Once again, good bowling from Alicia Rudolph. De Lede looking to make something there, going down on her knee. It's almost looking to play a bit of a lap there. It's an interesting shot with the field that you have. But that is the pressure that is telling from the bowling of Alicia Rudolph here. It's again It's bowling nice lengths and lines here from Alicia Rudolph, not giving anything away to the batters, saying that if they want to hit, they need to make something. They need to move around the crease or come down the wicket. And once again, this time around, Delede gets a good bat on it, gets it down behind square for a 4. Very good shot there from Delede. You would say that a bit of a release shot there for her, a needed boundary for WSB Western Province.
Yeah, very well played. She saw the straighter line from Alicia Rudolph, immediately got down on that back knee and picked her gap quite accurately to the right of Rasika Maharaj at square leg.
Alicia Rudolph this time around, coming around the wickets, playing right into the hands of the batter here. Was bowling good line, was just upset for one ball, but decided to make a change, which worked very well for Delede. A straight line from Alicia Rudolph coming around the wickets, and Delede gets the second boundary. As we take a look at that again, getting it in that middle stump, just sweeping it behind square for another 4. Very good shot from Delede. But you would say that Alicia Rudolph changed what she wasn't supposed to change.
Yeah, definitely quite reactive in that decision. And just off the end of that, with an essence that ignites hometown pride, the T20 Challenge promises to be pure cricket excellence and a celebration of communities, shared values and the passion that unites all of us. We call all the fans to rally behind your team as players gear up to showcase their prowess on the field and stand a chance to win great prizes. Visit www.cricket.co.za for more information.
We will be having a change of commentary with Takalani coming into the commentary. Very good field in there from Paulina Mashishi to stop one. Welcome to commentary, Takalani.
Yeah, thank you, KG. And it's a beautiful day indeed here in SuperSport Park, and the score is 44-2 after WSB Western Province won the toss and electing to bat first. Beautiful shot down the ground, straight to long on. It's just going to be 1, and the score moved to 45-2.
5-2, as you say, it's a bit of a glorious day here. There are some clouds today, unlike yesterday where there's just blue skies all over. There are some skies here today.
Once again, Rasika Maharaj continue third delivery of the over. Just tap and go from Babette Delede, the Dutch international, and it's another single. And KG, the WSB Western Province, are dealing with singles at this stage.
Yeah, they're dealing with singles in this stage, but what they did well in the last over is that they got 2 boundaries in the last over. So then that allows them to have a bit of room to go single because they've already got 2 boundaries with the last 2 balls of the last over.
Rasika Maharaj using her feet is Lara Godal, plays it straight down the ground, and it's a boundary. Beautiful shot indeed by Lara Godal to break the circles for the WSB Western Province.
Yeah, very good shot and very good use of the feet here from the experienced Lara Godal. And that also brings the 50 up for the WSB Western Province. They are 50-2 after 7.4 overs. Good use of the feet with the experience that she has. You have to feel that the Fidelity Titans will be looking and say this is a big wicket that we need to get before she creates any more damage. And
that will be 50 up for WSB Western Province. The score now is 50-2, and Lara Goodall is on 28, and Babette Delede, the Dutch international, is on 14. And Rasika Maharaj has bowled 1.4 overs, and she's conceded 13 runs so far. Again, to our beautiful stroke. Is going to go in front of square on the leg side, and it's another boundary for Laura Goodall, and this time around KG it was hit with a bit of aggression, and it's another boundary for WSB Western Province.
Yeah, very good shot that time around from Laura Goodall. Last ball she came down the wicket, this time she stayed in a crease, just went on a one knee and hit it in front of square for that 4. Very good batting here from Laura Goodall, showing all the experience that she has.
This time straight back to Rasika Maharaj, and there is no run. The score is 54-2 after 8 overs that have been bowled so far. And what can you say, KG? WSB Western Province won the toss, electing to bat first rather, 54 for 2 in the first 8 overs. Is it a good toss? Is it where they want to be? What can you say, KG?
Look, I think they would have liked to be a bit higher than this, just going at 6.8 to the over. They would have looked to be going higher than this. They've got the confidence coming into this game after yesterday's performance, but I think I would say that it is still quite a wicket that you want to bowl on it first, because it does get flatter. That is the nature of SuperSport Park. As we saw yesterday, just got flatter and flatter as the day was going by. But, you just have them now deciding to bet first with all the confidence. If you bet him first, you probably look to bet nothing less than 140, you would say, after choosing to bet first.
Yeah, changing bowling. It's Mona Lisa Lekhodi. She will be bowling from the Henops River End. She did bowl well yesterday. Straight through cover, it will just be one.
Mona Lisa Lekhodi, one of the SA under-19 players that will be going in camp from Wednesday, as they will be welcoming Ireland in preparation for the World Cup. They do have the World Cup next day in Malaysia. So Ireland coming through to South Africa, they will be preparing. We've got Mona Lisa Lekhodi and Simone Lawrence, who yesterday were not playing, and today they are playing. They are part of that under-19 squad.
Yeah, good start so far by Mona Lisa Lekhodi, bowling from the Henops River End. She will be bowling to the left-hander, Lara Goodall, the experienced WSB Western Province batter. Down the leg side from Mona Lisa Lekhodi. And the umpire will call it a wide, and the score now moved to 56 for 2.
Yeah, just a bit too straight that time around from Mona Lisa Lekhodi. Just struggling to get the line that she's looking to bowl at.
Yeah, it's always difficult, KG, with the left-hand and right-hand combination in the crease. Again, straight down the ground from Lara Goodall, and they will settle for a single. She has played so many shots, Lara Goodall, down the ground here today. She has scored 32 runs now from 23 deliveries, and the score moved to 57 for 2. And the run rate keeps climbing up, KG. It's now 7 runs to the over.
Yeah, 7 runs to the over. I think now WSB Western Province will be feeling better about themselves.
Yeah.
They lost early wickets in the power play, but since then there's been a bit of a rebuilding that's happening here between Lara Goodall and also Babette Delede. They do have a partnership currently of 28 runs, and they will be looking to build on it to make it an even bigger partnership.
This time it will be the Dutch international, the right-hander, facing Mona Lisa Lekhodi. Oh, beautiful delivery, cutting Babette Delede into half. But once again, they managed to scamper through for another single. They've been taking a lot of singles, the WSB Western Province batters here today. The bowling has been outstanding from the Fidelity Titans ladies, and the score now 58 for 2 after 8.3 overs.
Yeah, I think it's an even contest. I don't think either team would feel that they are too behind in the game. I think with the Titans, we'll be looking that if they can just get one big wicket here of Lara Goodall, then they'll be ahead. And WSB Western Province will also feel that the longer Lara Goodall is there, the more runs they can get out of this match.
Definitely, KG. The more she stays in, they will always feel they've got a chance. She's an experienced player. She's played for the Proteas women. And talking about the Proteas women, KG, it's a big final today.
Yeah, definitely a very big match today.
Down the ground, straight or dropped. Straight to the fielder at extra covered. Should have been taken, but it's a drop catch there, KG.
A drop catch here from Pura Andrea, who is making her debut in T20 cricket after making her debut in 50 over yesterday. As we take a look at that again, that is as easy as they come to extra cover, but she did not manage to hold on to it.
Down the leg side, beating the short fine leg fielder. And it's another boundary for the Western Province. And they keep scoring those boundaries, keep taking singles. And once again, the Fidelity Titans dropping the catches, giving the batters second chances.
Yeah, that is what makes it worse, isn't it? As we take a look at that again, just good bat from Lara Godal taking it down. It makes it worse when you drop a player and the next ball they hit a boundary. It will make it even more worse if they go on and to score a 50 or a 100 that wins them the match.
Yeah, I just rubbed salt onto those words. Poor Andrea on debut today. We spoke about the nerves yesterday. Dropping an easy catch in the end. Down the ground from Lara Godal. She really loved to play some straight drives, KG. Very strong on the leg side. We saw yesterday, we even seen here today. She's on 38 now from 26 deliveries, and the score now is 63 for 2 after 9 overs.
Yeah, definitely. She does like to play straight, which is always a good ploy to have. It's always good to also have a batter that likes playing straight. And on a couple of occasions where she's gotten straight, she has gotten a boundary and she's also got her singles.
Yeah, 63 for 2. That partnership is on 34 runs now between the two internationals, Babette Deliede and Lara Godal. They've been playing very well, and the WSB Western Province will love these two to continue after winning the toss, electing to bowl first. As we see Rasika Maharaj continue once again. Bowler! It's a wicket for Rasika Maharaj, and it's a big fish. It's Lara Godal gone for 38 from 26 deliveries.
Very good bowling here from Rasika Maharaj. Coming in, getting the much-needed breakthrough that the Fidelity Titans needed. As we take a look at that again, very good bowling here from Rasika Maharaj.
It's a drag on to the stumps.
Drag on to the stumps here from Lara Godal. I think then the Fidelity Titans won't feel too disappointed with the drop catch that we had in the previous over. It only yielded an extra 5 runs from Lara Godal. So it's not too much damage was done after that drop catch.
Yeah, they will be very happy, KG, with this wicket of the experienced Lara Godal. The score now 63 for 3. And the new batter will be Kyla Reneke, the all-rounder. She will be joining Babette Deliede, the Dutch international. Yeah, the 18-year-old Kyla Reneke, wearing jersey number 53. This is a big wicket for Rasika Maharaj. She has picked up 2 wickets so far for 7 runs. She has really bowled well today.
Yeah, she's really bowled well today. Should have picked up 3. There was one that Elise Marimax should have taken at first slip, but she did not manage to. So she's bowled even better than what her stats currently say, because with the stats they currently say that she's going at 8 to the over, which is exactly what's happening. But there should have been an extra wicket and also a boundary that went through when there was that wicket. So very good bowling here from Rasika Maharaj. All 3 wickets so far today have belonged to the spinners from the pavilion end also.
Yeah, good bowling. Rasika Maharaj trying to get her field right here. She just pushed back deep square leg, deep mid wicket, and long on. Bowling to Kyla Reneke, and it's a dot ball. That's what they want now, the Titans. A new batter in, create some pressure with some dot balls.
Yeah, definitely new batter in. It's always good to keep them on strike as long as possible.
Okay, this time it's going to be single from Kyla Reneke straight to long on, and she's off the mark. Yeah, the score now is 64 for 3. Babette Deliede is on 16, and Kyla Reneke is on 1 from 2 deliveries. Straight to square leg and deep square leg will be able to stop that Mona Lisa Lekhodi. But it's a single in the end for Babette De Liede, who moved to 17.65 for 3 right now. The run rate, 6.9 to the over. Just looking at that offside field, KG for Kyla Raneke. You've got point, cover, extra cover, and mid-off. Beautiful delivery. And you can hear the support from the fielders supporting Rasika Maharaj. She's been bowling well, 2 runs so far in the over. Can she close this over? Oh, good shot, straight to mid-wicket. It's just going to be single though. It's been a good over so far by Rasika Maharaj, and that's the end of the over. That's the end of over number 10. Halfway through this innings, KG, 66 for 3 is the score. Where are we?
Just another message here for ICC Women's T20 World Cup. Protea Fridays is back. It has ended. Obviously, we did say a bit earlier on that we do have the Proteas that are playing later on today against New Zealand in that match today to decide who's going to win the T20 finals. Let's paint the nation green and gold every Friday as we stand behind our Proteas. We'd like to actually change that. Let's paint the nation green and gold today, as today is the final in that match in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup final. Just wear your Protea jersey or any green and gold to show support for the ladies that will be playing at 4 o'clock later on today.
It's Alicia Rudolph. 66 for 3 is the score. She will be bowling from Henops River End. And she will be bowling to Kyla Reneke, the 18-year-old. Still the same field on the offside for the right-hander. Beautiful delivery, but just clip to the leg side, and they will settle for a single. 67 for 3 is the score. Yeah, KG, it's indeed a big game today. 4 o'clock is the time. It's a big game for our cricket. It's a big game for the women's cricket in the country, and really I can't wait for 4 o'clock so that we can all enjoy the Proteas women playing against New Zealand in the final. Using her feet is Babette De Liede. Once again, the Western Province at this stage are dealing with singles, and I think the Fidelity Titans ladies won't mind this at all.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Western Province now are looking to almost consolidate here because they did lose the big wicket of Laura Godal. So they will be looking to build a big partnership between these two before breaking the shackles a little bit later on in the innings.
Alicia Rudolph. Oh, beautiful shot. Straight to the cow corner. It's not going to go to the boundary. I wanted to come back for the second, but she was quick to be told no by the experienced Babette De Liede, and they'll once again settle for a single.
Looks like it's Kaylee Tap that's on the field. I think Lesedi Madisha went off a little bit earlier on for Kaylee Tap. We just hope that she is okay. Looked like she had a bit of an injury, which of course will be a big blow for the Titans if she can't come back on, because she's one of the bowlers who actually did pick up 2 wickets yesterday. So I hope that she can come, otherwise somebody will have to carry the load of bowling.
High up, over the top of square leg, and they will come back for the second. Good running between the two, Babette De Liede and Kyla Reneke. And the score now is 71 for 3 after 10.5 overs. Good bowling so far by Alicia Rudolph. About to finish her third, and she's just gone for 14 runs, but no wicket yet. But the economy has been excellent. Straight to cover. Good stop. Good stop there by the Titans fielder, supporting the bowling, and that was Pura Andrea with that stop. 72 for 3 is the score.
Yeah, very good stop here. Just once again, for the fans out there, we've got the 1 million one-hand catch competition. Stand a chance to win 1 million at the end of the T20 Challenge tournament. Simply catch the ball with one-handed on a 6 hit during a televised T20 Challenge cricket match. The catch must be captured and clearly visible on stadium video or TV camera broadcast, as it will be audited. Visit www.cricket.co.za for more information. Hashtag Hozanawe, hashtag be part of it.
It will be Rasika Maharaj to bowl her last over. She has picked up 2 wickets for 20 runs in her 3 overs. 72 for 3 is the score. The run rate 6.5, and Babette Deliede 21 runs. Kayla Reneke just joined her after the dismissal of Laura Goodall, she's on 4. Trying a reverse slap there. Completely missed that, and good work by the wicket keeper.
Yeah, that is what the pressure does, doesn't it? It forces you to be innovative about scoring the runs.
Drag down this time around, just no third man, and it's an easy boundary. You can't bowl that, KG, if you have no third man in place.
Yeah, definitely. You can't bowl that with no third man in place, especially also if the point, it looks like the point fielder is straighter rather than being behind point. I would say that for an off spinner, it's much difficult for batters to hit it through that point, but they can get it behind point. So get that point going behind, especially because you do not have a third man on the ring also. So to get a bit of protection on the field.
Another reverse slap there by Babette Deliede. As we see Elise Marimax chasing that one. It's another boundary for the WSB Western Province. 2 consecutive boundaries.
Yeah, just letting the over get away from them here a little bit. The Fidelity Titans with one just too wide to be hit to the third man boundary, and then the next one too straight, which allowed the batter to just get a bit of a lap on it. Hit it down, straight down for another 4. That is 2 boundaries in a row.
Yeah, now Rasika Maharaj's figures, KG, are changing. She has considered 28 runs from 3.3 overs. She has picked up 2 wickets. She needs to finish off her spell so strong yet. She's got 3 deliveries to go. Can she pick up a wicket, a key wicket of Babette Deliede or the all-rounder Kayla Reneke? Good comeback by Rasika Maharaj.
Yeah, very good comeback from Rasika Maharaj. She's got 2 balls to go in her spell. If she can limit them from scoring too many runs, we'd say that it's a good spell from her.
Again, it's another dot ball. Beautiful stuff by Rasika Maharaj. A bit of pressure. Babette Deliede wanted to take a single there, KEG, but Kayla Reneke was so quick to say no, and it's another dot ball for Rasika Maharaj, finishing off her over strongly. This time it just be single to long on to Simone Lawrence, and it's 81 for 3 is the score after 12.
81 for 3 indeed. I think again I say that even though the Titans would feel that they should have gotten more wickets, prevented the boundaries, there's some boundaries that you say that they should have been prevented. But the World Sporting Bets Western Province have not really gotten away from them also. They are only going at 6.8 to the over, which it's something that's going to get them to score at less than 140 here. And as we said, the wicket here just gets flatter and flatter as the day goes by. So I think the Titans would say that they might be betting when it's easier to bet on this wicket.
Alicia Rudolph from Henops River End. Down the ground, it was Babette Deliede. Yeah, KG, I was checking some numbers yesterday, and WSB Western Province are the one who have scored the highest score so far, 150 against the Knights, down in Cape Town, straight to long on this time for a single. I'm not sure if they will be looking for that number once again. 150 for 3, it was the score down in Cape Town.
Yeah, I think definitely choosing to bet first, you have to back yourself to score a lot of runs on the wicket.
Oh, beautiful swept there between the 2 fielders, but good stop in the deep. But they will come back for the second. Good running between the 2 batters.
Yeah, good stop. there from Kaylita, but the batters were very alert that she has to go to the ground. So by the time she's standing up, it's another chance for them to run.
An appeal, but the umpire is not interested. Chance for a run out. Oh my goodness, she hit the batter there, and now the batter is down. That's an unfortunate situation there for one of WSB batters there, KG.
Yeah, very unfortunate there. Was looking to go for the run out. It was Tebogo Kensadi Macheke that was looking to go for the run out. But the batter just held the line as she was running down. Unfortunately, got hit at the back of her head. And as it is precautionary that they need to do a test to see that she's fine. They need to do a bit of a concussion test here to check that she is fine and will be able to continue with the game.
Yeah, it's Babette Deliere who was hit by Tebogo Macheke. Just an unfortunate event. They were looking for an opportunity for run out. We saw a lot of run out opportunities yesterday. This time around, the WSB Western Province create a chance, and Tebogo Macheke, being a wicket keeper, former wicket keeper for the Titans, she was looking for that opportunity to get a wicket, get their fourth wicket. But unfortunately, she could only hit Babette Deliere, who's on 31, and the score is 84 for 3.
And once again, we've got the Hosanna T20 Challenge 1 million rand student giveaway. 10 lucky students stand a chance to win up to 100,000 towards their outstanding tertiary fees by simply attending any of the T20 Challenge game. Visit www.cricket.co.za or our social media platforms for more information. T's and C's apply. Hashtag Hosanna Student Challenge. Hashtag be part of it.
Yeah, hashtag be part of it. Yeah, it's indeed a beautiful day here in Centurion. As we see now, the weather trying to change a little bit. It's no longer as hot and sunny as it was this morning. And just looking at Babette Deliere and the medical staff, it looks like she won't be able to continue. She failed a concussion test, and there will be a new batter joining in, and it's Leah Jones. Just an unfortunate event, KG. Babette Deliere, the Dutch international, won't be able to continue.
Yeah, unfortunately for her, as we take a look at how the game is going so far, with Elise Maribucks opening the bowling a little bit earlier on with 2 overs, quite expensive, going at 9.5 to the over. Paulina Mashishi just bowled the 2 overs, went for 9 runs and picked up an important first wicket. Alicia Rudolph from the other side, who is still bowling, has bowled 3.4 overs, no wickets for 18 runs, keeping it nice and tight. Rasika Maharaj took 2 wickets a little bit earlier with 4 for 29 in her spell, bowling very well, and Monelisa Lohodi on the other side.
Yeah, Leah Jones will be the new batter in. 84 for 3 is the score, and Alicia Rudolph has...
It is actually Yandiswa Manyele that's coming as a batter here.
And Kayla Reneke. They will come back for the second. A lapse of concentration there by the Titans fielders. $86 for 3 is the score. It was Rasika Maharaj. 12.5 overs has been bowled. And the WSB Western Province are 86 for 3. But Babette Deliere retired head. And Kayla Reneke is joined by Mangele. big up. A chance there, Tebogo Macheke at short, fine leg. She couldn't. It was a bit higher than her. Tebogo Macheke is a bit shorter, but an opportunity created there by Alicia Rudolph.
Yeah, Tebogo Macheke just not managing to correctly see where the ball is. The bit of depth perception was needed there. Looked like she went a bit forward instead of going back initially and got herself in the wrong position with the ball, allowing the ball to just go over her head for 2 runs.
Yeah, Alicia Rudolph, she has really bowled well in the previous over. Just 3 runs so far in this over. 86 for 3 is the score.
86 for 3 here. And we will have Kaylee Tepp coming into the attack for her first over from the pavilion end.
Yeah, interesting to see, KG, that Kaylee Tapp's the experienced Kaylee Tapp is only bowling her first over now. This time down the leg side from Kaylee Tapp. Score is going to be 89 for 3. Straight to cover, and there is no run. Straight to Pura Andrea at cover.
Kelly Tepp, I think a bit earlier we were a bit made a bit of a mistake that Lesedi Matisha was in the squad, but it is Kelly Tepp that is actually in the squad. She only bowled 1 over yesterday, went for 11 runs.
Straight to mid-wicket for a quick single. Straight to Paulina Mashishi. Yeah, this will be the last over because before KG vacate the commentary booth, and I will be joined by Jenna Sill. Swing and a miss there by Kyla Reneke. Beautiful delivery by Kaylee Tapp, showing her experience in this over so far. She has started the over so well. Can she close it off nicely here for the Fidelity Titans ladies?
Yeah, and did very well from Kaylee Tapp. We will probably be looking at her to finish off the game or the innings. Very good bowling from her, showing the experience. As we said, she has been playing professional cricket for 18 years.
Oh, good shot. Can it be taken? Oh, good catch in the deep. And that's the 4th for the WSB Western Province.
That is indeed a very good catch there. Looked like it was Mona Lisa Lehodi that came in from the cow corner to take a very good catch there. Kyla Reneke was looking to break the shackles. Just going for 10 runs from 12 balls. Very good bowling from Kaylee Tapp to get the much needed breakthrough.
Yeah, they need this wicket. The Fidelity Titans ladies, they haven't started this season so well. Lost both games in Durban to the Dolphins. They've lost yesterday the Pro20 game against the same side, the WSB Western Province. They will love really to come back strongly into this season, have a win, and then the win will boost their confidence. It will increase the energy in the side. They really need to do well here today, and that's a big wicket from Kaylee Tapp, who has really bowled well in the over so far. Only 2 runs conceded, and she has already picked up a wicket in her first over.
Yeah, definitely good bowling, good change of bowling in there to bring Kelly Tapp into the attack, showing all the experience that she has. This is also because of the pressure that has been built. The last few overs, they haven't been able, the Western Province, to get the runs that they are requiring, with the run rate actually dropping. They were going at 7s at one stage, but they're currently going at 6.6 to the over. And they have to start again. They have to start building another partnership, as there's been a partnership broken early on here by the Fidelity Titans.
Yeah, good start this by the experienced campaigner. That's what you need in these middle overs. Pick up wickets, create dot balls. This time a bit straighter once again from Kelly Tapp. Can she close this over? That's going to be the last delivery of the over. Can she close it nicely there for the Fidelity Titans? So we can hear a lot of chatting between the Fidelity Titans ladies. They are happy with their progress so far in this innings. Oh, beautiful delivery, stifle appeal by Robin Sill, the wicket keeper. But they were able to take a single, and that's the end of the over number 14. 6 overs to go now, and then we will have a commentary change as KG will vacate the commentary booth, and I will be joined by Jenna Sill. Good afternoon, Jenna. How are you?
Hi, Takalani. Good, thank you. I am glad that the Titans have pulled themselves together today, and are back in the game. Yesterday they struggled a bit in the 50 over, but today it seems like they're more organised.
Yeah.
They're working to a plan, bowling to a plan. Things are going their way today.
Yeah, the bowling has been excellent from all the bowlers so far. There was that drop catch, but overall the fielding has been very good. The wicket keeping has been excellent, and the support, the field placement also has been good. So that's a lot of improvement, huge improvement from the Fidelity Titans ladies so far compared to what happened yesterday. We felt there were a lot of gaps in the bowling, the batting. It just was not happening yesterday for the Titans.
Yeah, it really wasn't, but a lot more preparation seems to have gone in today, which is exciting to see. Mona Lisa Lechodi just making sure she's getting her field right before she starts bowling. Back into the attack after her 1 over. She has only allowed Western Province to score 9 runs off her bowling. She's only got 2 fielders out on the ring, fine leg and third man patrolling the boundary. Right arm over to Adams, who looks to play it down to third man, but doesn't get any bat on it. Goes through to Robin Sill.
Yeah, and credit must go to the standing captain, Elise Marimaxis. Has really marshaled the troops very well today. She keeps talking to the bowlers, having a chat with the bowlers, coming up with plans and strategies.
Outside the off stump and played into the cover. Simone Lawrence in today for Catherine Pryor. She'll be coming in the second innings in the top order, doing the work at cover. She's an exciting fielder. She is also experienced with the gloves, but in the field she's very energetic, attacks the ball hard, looks to create opportunities. Khodi tighter, and this time defended off the back foot by Adams to the captain Eliz Marie Marks at mid-off. And that's where you want her, that back of a length on just fourth stump forces the batter to do something.
Yeah.
Hard hands, but prevented and blocked in the covers by Pura Andrew. On debut here in the Pro20. And Mona Lisa Lechodi, a really great start to her over. Both batters at the crease, only on 1 run each.
Yeah, good start this by Mona Lisa Lechodi. 4 dot balls so far in the over. As we see Simone Lawrence being pushed back.
Protecting the over just with the 2 balls in, looking to bowl outside that off stump line, protecting the boundary on the offside. She goes way too wide, and that'll add an extra run to the Western Province scoreboard, slowly inching closer to that 100 mark on the scoreboard.
Yeah, she needs to close off this over. She started off so well. 4 dot balls. She's got protection in the deep, prevent the boundaries.
She goes on the front foot hard. There's a chance at a run out there. If the direct hit was there, that definitely would have been out.
A big chance there. Elisma remarks, the standing captain. Direct hit, it's always gonna be difficult for the batter. I think she would have been gone there, Jenna. Just try and look at the replay. But this is good squeeze by the Fidelity Titans in the middle overs. And the bowlers are responding to the plan. And it was Kaylee Tapp who started all this in her first over.
Hard through the covers by Mangele, and it's collected by Simone Lawrence out at cover sweeper. They'll just go through for 1 to close off the over. Just 2 runs and the wide from that over. So 3 from it. 94 for 4 after 15. Going at just above 6 runs and over. The Fidelity Titans will be pleased with this.
Yeah, big work being done here by the Fidelity Titans, ladies. And the good thing, Jenna, is the bowlers are responding to the plan. It's another thing to set the plan and different ball game to execute those plans. But today it's been excellent work by the Fidelity Titans ladies so far. It has been a good all-round game in the field. They've been excellent, as we see Kaylee Tapp bowling a second over of the day so far. 15 overs has been bowled.
Tap tight on that off stump line. She's getting Mangele out on that front foot, which is where she wants her to be. She's got to bowl to her field here. She only has the 2 fielders behind the bat out on the boundary. Everybody else in the ring, so she's got to keep it really tight.
Yeah.
Oh, and she does something similar, pulls the length back slightly and beats the outside edge of Mangele through to Robin Searle with the gloves.
Yeah, Yandiswa Mangele, they're beaten all ends up by Kaylee Tapp. Beautiful delivery. I thought there was a hint of movement from that delivery by Kaylee Tapp. They're just outside that 4th stump channel you spoke about.
She goes tight on that off stump line. There's a chance for a run out as it's hit straight to Simone Lawrence, but a slight fumble at mid-on and allows the batters to come through for an easy single in the end. Simone Lawrence, Mona Lisa Lechodi, the 2 players on the field who are involved in the SA Under-19 squad, who are going to be taking part in a series against the Ireland Under-19 team in the next 2 weeks.
As we see Paulina Mashishi and Simone Lawrence changing positions. Simone Lawrence moving to the deep mid-wicket and Paulina Mashishi moving to mid-on.
Tap goes fuller. This time it's played out to point. There's a run-out chance. Makes contact with the stumps. Robin Searle, good glove work there behind the wickets. And Amogelang Mapangula at point there. Good stop. Had the throw been better, Titans might have been in the game for a wicket there.
Yeah. But good stop. Good work by Amogelang Mapangula there at that point area where she normally patrols.
Just noting that a couple of dot balls at the beginning of the over creates pressure and forces the batters to do something risky, like take 2 risky singles straight to the Titans fielders.
Yeah, just 2 runs so far from the 4 deliveries that has been bowled.
Oh, caught and bowled chance there, but just completely past Kaylee Tapp's hands. Through the hands there, I think she was a bit shocked at the pace that it came back at her off the bat of Yandiswa Mangele. But a really good cricket shot there, straight down the ground. Straight is safe, but I think she would have been safer had she gone above the head of Tapp or on the ground.
Yeah, Yandiswa Mangele presenting full face of the blade. It was well timed, and that's their first boundary of the innings so far.
And with that boundary, 100 up for the World Sports Betting Western Province team. This time she goes hard on the ground and beats the fielder at mid-on. Paulina Mashishi had no chance there. This time a safer decision there from Mangele. She goes hard on the ground, straight back at the bowler. And what started off as an exceptional over ended with 2 boundaries and ended up going for 10.
I think that's what the WSB Western Province, Jenna, has done so well. Even yesterday, if they don't start the over with a boundary, they will make sure they will finish it with 1 or 2 boundaries. And Kelly Tapper has bowled well, but what a beautiful shot there by Yandiswa Mangele to finish off the over. A beautiful on drive. It beats Paulina Mashishi, who was standing at that mid-on. Beautifully timed it. And the score now is 104 for 4. 16 overs has been bowled. 6.5 is the run rate so far. Where do you think the WSB Western Province will want to finish at this stage? 4 overs remaining.
I definitely think they would be looking to go at 8s or 9s every over going forward. 4 overs left, that'll take them up to 140 or close-ish to 140 as it's pulled across the line by Adams, out to deep mid-wicket. Tap doing the work, collecting it for 1. Paulina Mashishi into the attack for Monalisa Lehodi. Slow right arm off spin into the right-hander. We've got deep mid-wicket out. Alicia Rudolph going out to the boundary at long on. Square legs in the ring. Mashishi looking to go full. And she does just that as it's played straight back to her from Mangele, and she gets herself a dot. Uses her feet, plays at 2 marks. There's a run-out chance. No direct hit, and it clashes into the batter there once again. And Elizabeth Marks has had 2 run-out opportunities so far in this innings, unable to get a direct hit of either one. She goes airborne, there's a chance, she jumps, but unfortunately it's too high for her, and this will trickle into the boundary cushions over the head of mid-off. Elizabeth Marks put in a really good effort there, but a very good cricket shot by Kelsey Adams, just clearing the inner ring and adding 4 more to the total.
Yeah, Kelsey Adams there played it well over one of the tallest fielders in the Titans lineup. Beautiful shot indeed to get a boundary.
And a reaction to that shot has sent the stand-in captain out to the boundary. Adams plays an almost identical shot, except this time on the floor. Elizabeth Marks collects it and gets it in for 1 run. Uses her feet and plays it on the ground. There's a chance at a run out, and again, no direct hit there. Elizabeth Marks doing the work. Paulina Mashishi, a good over from her there. Just 1 boundary in the over, and I think she came back nicely after 17 overs, 112 for 4.
Was on our way to the India T20 International Tour. Our Proteas men will take on the current ICC Men's T20 World Cup champions, India, in November for a thrilling 4 T20 international matches. Visit www.cricket.co.za for your tickets. Hashtag was on our way, hashtag be part of it.
Lots of exciting cricket on the horizon in South Africa. And of course, we have the history-making is a better term. Final of the Women's T20 World Cup this afternoon at 4 o'clock. That's very exciting. And whichever way it goes, it will be making history. Neither New Zealand nor the Proteas have won a World Cup final before.
I guess let's hope it's going to be record-breaking for the South Africans, winning the World Cup for the first time in history. I think it's going to be magnificent if we can pull this one through for our cricket.
And that's it. Elizabeth Marks goes through everything that Yandiswa Mangele has, and that just goes into middle stump. An excellent delivery there.
Yeah, beautiful delivery by Elise Marks. disturbing Yandiswa Mangele's timber there. Just looking at the replay. Hint of movement there from Elise Maurimax. Beautiful delivery to start the over. And that's the 4th wicket down for WSB Western Province.
Elizabeth Marks replacing Kaylee Tapp from the pavilion end, and I think that was an exciting decision that she has made as captain, choosing to trust herself, put confidence in herself, and bowl in the death overs of this innings.
Yeah, it was an hour to the Sri Lanka and Pakistan international tour. Our Proteas men will take on Sri Lanka for 2 test matches and a full Pakistan tour this summer, with their favorite pink day place on Sunday, 22nd December, 2 p.m. is the start. Get your tickets on www.cricket.co.za, #Wazanawe, #be part of it. A lot of cricket coming through this summer, Jenna, for South Africa.
Yeah, it's a very exciting time for the Proteas cricket. Cricket South Africa doing excellent work in all formats of the game. Lismarie Marks, captain to captain, as Marks is bowling to Leah Jones, the batter who has just made her way out to the crease. Little bit airborne, but straight at the fielder. They take the run as there's a fumble. Paulina Mashishi gets it into the keeper, but the batters make it home safely. It was hit hard at Mashishi, and she did well to get her body behind it. Leah Jones looking to come in, attacking from the first ball, from the word go. She's a very confident cricket player. Two full and 2 straight, and it's played out to Mona Lisa Lahori. The field is set for something like that, as deep square leg is out on the boundary. Lahori collecting it for 1. She did well to get it in as they were looking for the second run, but deciding against it in the end. Marks to Jones. It's back over length this time and played across the line into the leg side. Doing the work. Mapangula gets it in, but the throw takes too long to get in. The Western Province batters going through for the second run. A slight commentary change here as KG comes in to join me in the commentary box.
I think that the Fidelity Titans will look to end this very well. They've really wrestled the game back in favor.
Marks goes short, and very short in the end, but not a really well directed bouncer, as Leah Jones questioning the square leg umpire about the wide.
Yeah, Leah Jones has got some questions there to say that, as short as I am, that should have been called a wide, but the umpire says it's just the one for the over. Not high enough, the umpire says.
Marks crashes into the pads there, but Jones well out of the crease. Not even half a shot from the Fidelity Titans players. Elizabeth Marks closing off her over quite well with 2 dot balls. 2 overs left, 12 balls, 116 runs on the scoreboard for 5 wickets. Fidelity Titans looking good out in the middle.
Yeah, looking very good out in the middle, especially if they were the ones that were asked to bowl first, and then they won't be too disappointed if they can keep the Western Province under that 135 mark. I think if they can keep them under that 135 mark, they'll be feeling very good about themselves and the way that they've gone about this game today.
Yeah, for sure. They have a capable batting lineup, and they'll be looking at that current rain rate of 6.4, feeling confident about it. Mashishi into the attack. It's worked around the pads. There's a run-out chance at the bowler's end, and the ball crashes into the back of Kelsey Adams. We saw that happen to Babette de Leeuw. She's gone off the field. Seems to be okay. She's walking back out from the change room. She's sitting in the dugout, so hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, it's going to be very crucial also being the wicket keeper of the team If she can't continue, somebody else will have to take the responsibility of keeping.
Mashishi goes outside the off stump. It's airborne but lands in between short third man and point, and that just beats the fielders to the boundary at third man. Another 4 to the WSB Western Province batters.
Yeah, 4 there from Leah Jones, the captain, just hanging it back a bit, accessing that offside, managing to hit it in between that point and the short third man. They need many of those if they are to put a pose.
She goes airborne, this time over the head of point, and Mapangula unable to get hands to that. They're running well, coming through for the second. Score goes up to 123.
Say Paulina Mashish is not your regular spinner, isn't she? Because she opens the bowling and also bowls at the death, so she must be having very good skills in order to do that.
Jones goes across the stumps and clears this one through the leg side. Tap collecting it at deep mid-wicket. She does well to prevent them from taking the second run. Yes, KG, Pauline Mashishi, twice the Titans player of the season. She is an exceptional talent. She comes to Kelsey Adams, who goes hard over the head of extra cover. Mid-off has some work to do. They're looking for the second. Lechodi gets the throw in, but the province batters come through safely. Really good running from Kelsey Adams and Leah Jones.
Yeah, very good running just to make sure that they can maximize whenever they've got an opportunity. It's actually been a very good over from them. They've gotten a boundary, they've gotten 2 twos, they've gotten a single. So they've got a lot of runs out of this over without taking too many risks.
Looking to close off the over well. Goes over the head of the bowler. Alicia Rudolph collecting it out at long on. There's a run-out chance at the keeper's end, but they don't end up taking the opportunity. Mashishi closing the over off with a single. 6 balls to go, 127 for 5.
6 balls to go, and the responsibility will be taken on by the current captain or the captain in today's match, Elise Marie Max. She's taking the responsibility to finish it off. I think they'll be looking and say that if they can restrict them under 10 runs in this over, which would mean that they will be under that 140 mark, which we said that would probably be the score that you are looking at in order to feel a little bit happy. I don't think that the Western Province will be too disappointed. I think they will say that anything above 130 is well defendable by them. They've got a very good bowling attack. They've shown that yesterday with their bowling attack. So I don't think they'll be too disappointed the way that the game is going.
They're definitely not disappointed at all, as they have shown that they are much better cricketers than the way that they performed yesterday. Short third man in play. We've got deep fine leg, deep backward square and cow corner. Interesting field, but she goes too wide down the leg side, and that'll add an extra to the extras column.
Yeah, it's very interesting, I must say, Jana, that the last over you can put 4 fielders out, but only 3 fielders out. So I don't know if it's overconfidence or what it is, because it really limits your bowling options in way that you want to bowl. It means that the only place that can really bowl is middle and leg stump, because we've got 3 fielders on the leg side at the boundary.
She goes straight, it's a full toss, and that'll bounce over the boundary cushions. That's 6 to Kelsey Adams. That is not where she wants to be bowling in the last over of this innings.
Yeah, that's definitely not where she wants to be bowling, but like we said, because of the field that has been employed, it almost forces you to bowl a bit of a straight line, bowl as full as possible, and that's where you'll find yourself making a lot more mistakes. When you can just have somebody on the offside and maybe a deep cover and a long off, so that if you miss, you can bowl that 4th stump and then the 4th stump and the off stump line. If you go a bit too straight, you still have protection on the leg side. But now where you are, the margin of error is very, very small. And as we saw with that, she tried to go too full and too straight, and she just ended up going over for 6.
Definitely not where she wanted. Coming right arm around the wicket to the out and out batter Kelsey Adams. She goes 2 full and 2 straight again, and this time it's played out to Rasika Maharaj. It's called a no ball by umpire Macheke at square leg. So she'll need to bowl that one again. And it will be a free hit to the captain, Leah Jones.
Yeah, we can't stress enough about the pressure that you put in yourself in. Now it's a free hit with a new batter. You can change the field because it's a new batter, but persisting with the same field.
This time she gets it right. It's full and it's straight, but Leah Jones clears the field here. An excellent cricket shot by the leader of the Western Province team as that goes 1 bounce for 4 over long on. Very good cricket shot there by Leah Jones as she just opened up that front leg, presented a full face of the bat to the pace of Elizabeth Marks, and persisting still with the three boundary fielders out on the leg side. She goes full again, and this time through Simone Lawrence, and that'll go for another 4. This time squarer of mid on. A good effort put in by the young under-19 player Lawrence, but Elizabeth Marks just missing her length.
Yeah, just missing your length there, Elizabeth Marks. I think the Fidelity Titans will be very, very disappointed in how they have let Western Province get to that 144 mark. And they are still persisting with the same kind of fielding positions, which is quite interesting as to why.
Strays down the leg side once again, and that will not help the Fidelity Titans. 10 extras to the scorecard today, 1 no ball and 9 wides. Marks again strays down the leg side, really struggling to hold her line and length this over. She needs to reset. She's got 3 balls left in the innings.
There's a very long over here from Elizabeth Marks, the captain, the experienced player. It's about 3 wides and a no ball so far in this over, making this very hard.
She goes wide down the leg side again.
And I think we can say, Jenna, this is because of the pressure that they've created on themselves. Without any pressure, they just created the pressure on themselves by persisting with just going with the 3 fielders on the leg side at the boundary, no protection whatsoever on the offside. So basically the only place that you can bowl is straight, and you're going to go 2 straight, and this is what has been happening with Elizabeth Marks, and she finds herself struggling to really, really close this over up.
She changes her action, comes right arm around the wicket, and this time she gets it right. There's a catch opportunity. Simone Lawrence with a one-handed catch over her head. She is excellent in the field, and we expect nothing less from her. This time Elizabeth Marks gets it right, gets the wicket of the captain Leah Jones, who was looking to go over long on's head.
Yeah, very good fielding there from Simone Lawrence. Didn't allow that to go over her head. Was nice and full, and Leah Jones get back on it, and Simone Lawrence just got that hand up. Got the good catch to break this partnership. But very good batting, you would say, then from Leah Jones. The captain batted at a strike rate of 200, get 18 of just 9 balls. You would say that there's a bit of damage that she created here, getting a team in a very good spot. They've got an opportunity now to get that 150. Takalani did ask earlier if that 150 is what they'll be looking for, and the answer was a firm yes. And it looks like they are very close to getting that 150, which is the highest score that anybody has gotten in the T20 so far in this season.
Caitlin Weingard at the crease for WSB Western Province as Elizabeth Marks just pulls out of her run up there, resetting herself after the wicket. She goes back of a length on off stump and crashes into the off stump, top of off stump. That's where you want to be, and she's executed. seemed off the wicket, and just to correct myself, it crashed into leg stump there. Caitlin Weingard missing completely. Well executed by Liz Marie Marks.
Yeah, well executed by Liz Marie Marks after a bit of a struggle in the first 3 balls. Took a while to bowl 3 balls that also went for a lot of runs, but she has come back nicely here with a catch from a wonderful, spectacular catch from Simone Lawrence. And now in this previous ball, just getting Caitlin Weingart out and a golden duck.
Yeah, Liz Marie Marks on the money on that occasion. Struggled a bit at the beginning of the over, but really brought it back nicely. Tatum LaRue, an experienced fast bowler for the Western Province team. Left-handed player. Liz Marie Marks staying right arm over the wicket. Field change for the left-hander. Fine leg, square leg, and cow corner on the boundary. Third man up in the ring. Point, 1 player in cover. Mid off, mid on, mid wicket. She goes full outside the off stump, straight to Simone Lawrence, there's a small fumble, and they manage to close off the innings with a single. Liz Marie Marks coming back nicely in the second half of her over, just letting that 1 run off the 2 balls in the over, and that closes off the innings 148 for 7, so not getting up to that 150 mark.
Yeah, closed off the over there from from Liz Marie Marks. The last 3 balls, she picked up 2 wickets and just a single, rectifying all the wides that were bowled a bit earlier on in the first 3 balls. As we take a look at the betting card here for Western Province women, Gemma Botha went a little bit earlier on, scoring 3 of 15 runs. Faye Towncliffe was bowled by Paulina Mashishi in her first over. Laura Godal was bowled by Rasika Maharaj for 38 of 27 balls. Babette Dilede unfortunately retired not out, and she was going well on 31 of 24 balls. Bit of a concussion there that forced her to go off. Kyla Reneke got 10 of 12 balls and succumbing to the catch of Mona Lisa Lohodi from Kaylee Tep. Leah Jones batted very well. She came in and she really got the scoring rate up, getting 18 of just 10 balls. Yandiswa Mangele got 13 of 12, and Kelsey Adams also not out, 21 of 17. Very handy knock from her. Caitlin Weingart not traveling the scorers, getting not of 1 ball, and Tatum LaRue in the last ball just getting a single to end of the innings.
Yeah, really much better from the Titans players in the field. Just to take you through the bowlers' figures, Liz Marie Marks 4 overs, 3 wickets for 44 runs. A little bit expensive, but the wicket taker of the day, Paulina Mashishi, her 4 overs, 28 runs, 1 wicket. Alicia Rudolph, 4 overs. She got a maiden, which brought about a wicket in the over that was bowled straight after hers. 22 runs for no wickets is Alicia Rudolph. Rasika Maharaj, 4 overs, 29 runs, 2 wickets. The important first wicket of Faye Tunnicliffe. Mona Lisa Lohodi, 2 overs, 12 runs for no wickets, and Kaylee Tap coming through nicely towards the end of the innings, 2 overs, 13 runs and 1 wicket.
Yeah, and that is 148 for 7 that Western Province ended on. And then when we come back after 10 minutes or so, we'll have the Fidelity Titans requiring 149 to win. It's going to be a challenging score, but a score that they think that they can get, because the wicket is a nice wicket to be betting on. So we will see you after the break, where the Titans will be looking to win the match.
Good afternoon and welcome back to SuperSport Park, where we bring you live commentary and live stream on the CSA YouTube channel, the Hollywoodbets Pro20 series. Fidelity Titans against the WSB Western Province team. Western Province won the toss and elected to bat first, coming through nicely with the bat in the end, scoring 148 runs in the allotted 20 overs and putting the Titans in to chase a score they might be under pressure to get.
Yeah, definitely, Jen. I think they'll be under pressure at some point. It looked like they would chase something under 130, but things just didn't go their way, particularly in that last over that yielded a lot of runs in the first 3 balls in particular, because the last 3 balls were 2 wickets and a single. But the first 3 balls, there was a 6, there were 2 fours, there was a no ball, there was 4 wides. So I think Western Province will be looking that they ended off those innings in a better state and ahead of the game, and they'll be feeling very confident about it.
Yeah, they definitely will be. There was an injury during their batting innings. Babette de Leerde had a ball thrown at her. It made contact with her helmet, so she's just off the field, presumably for a failed concussion test. Faye Tunnicliffe has taken the gloves from her, and Sarah Smith is on the field as the substitute fielder. Tatum LaRue starting with the ball.
Tatum LaRue started very well yesterday for the WSB Western Province, so she will be looking to start well again, just the way that they did. They did really starve the Fidelity Titans of the runs early on in the innings yesterday, and they will be looking to carry on in the same way that they started and finished yesterday, as they bowled very well. As we see,
to Robin Searle. There's an inside edge and some pad on that as it misses everything. All 3 stumps goes through to Faye Tunnicliffe, who cleans it up. An aggressive, confident start there from Robin Searle.
yeah, I think Robin Searle, as we said, that 148 can be quite a daunting task. Although we do say that SuperSport Park does get flat, does get easier to bet on. And we saw even the way that the innings ended from Western Province that it does get easier to bet on.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday as well. Robin Searle standing outside her crease, about a foot outside that popping crease, looking to mitigate the swing bowling from Tatum LaRue.
I think it's something that we identified, that just outside of that popping crease in a fuller length, there is a bit of a green touch to it that might give you some bit of assistance, and hence Robin Searle is outside to mitigate that.
Outside the off stump, she hits it hard into the covers, but an excellent piece of fielding by the skipper, Leah Jones, diving to her right.
Yeah, Leah Jones is a live wire, isn't she? Whether she's batting or bowling or fielding, she is all over you. As the captain of the team also, she always leads by example the way she goes about her business.
So goes hard into the offside again, but straight to the fielder at mid-off. Kayla Reiniger cleaning up there. Yeah, Leah Jones so good in every aspect of the game. She leads by example. She came in at the back end of the batting innings and went at just under 200 strike rate. She's good in the field. She's good with the ball. Yesterday she took an excellent catch in the field at extra cover. This time Yorker length on that leg stump and just defended by Searle back to the bowler. 1 ball left in the over. No runs on the scoreboard for the Fidelity Titans as yet.
Yeah, very good bowling here from Tatum LaRue, starting off this innings very well, as we spoke about how well she bowled yesterday in the beginning and at the end of the game. And she is continuing her merry ways, isn't she? She's just picking up from where she left off yesterday.
So looking for that single straight at mid-off, but unable to get it. She used her feet to get to the pitch of the delivery there, but just slicing across the ball. Yet to get off the mark are both batters. Pura Andrew not facing a ball yet.
A very good bowling from Tatum LaRue, making this effectively a 19-over innings, because that first innings he just wiped it, went through it very quickly, made sure that they don't get any runs. So now the Titans are effectively playing 19 overs instead of 20 overs, because that first over they couldn't get anything from it.
Yeah, definitely. And going along with that theory, opening the bowling from the pavilion end, Caitlin Weingard. She didn't play yesterday, so this will be her first outing with the ball against the Fidelity Titans here at SuperSport Park. She's got a slip in play, third man and fine leg out on the boundary. No square leg, mid-wicket, mid-on, mid-off, extra cover, cover, and backward point.
Tight field there. You've got your mid-wicket that is straight and very much in the ring, and the extra cover also.
She goes straight and it's defended to mid-on for no run. Pura Andrew starting in a similar fashion as she did yesterday. We saw her get a lot of bat on ball but unable to score very many runs in yesterday's Pro20. She came down with a straight bat there off her first ball in today's second innings. Caitlin Weingard goes wide outside the off stump. Pura Andrew not able to pierce that brick wall of Leah Jones at extra cover.
And one wonders how the mood will be in the Titans dressing room if they've got the confidence or they feel that they can go on and win this game, because the way that first innings ended and after yesterday's result can really dampen the mood.
Yeah, difficult loss like yesterday's one can definitely lower players' self-esteem. They came out strong this morning. They looked to be confident in the beginning half of the innings this morning, finding themselves in their shell so far in their batting innings. Back of a length, swing and a miss there from Pura Andrew.
That is 10 dot balls in a row to start off the innings, and just like that, the rate required is crept up to over 8 to the over. So not an inspiring start here from the Fidelity Titans. They've really been put into a hole and they don't seem to have a way out of this hole that they find themselves in at the moment.
A little bit more intent there from Andrew, looking to hit through the line of the ball. She goes on the cross bat, but straight to the fielder, struggling to find the gaps.
Yeah, they've hit the ball quite hard, but straight to the fielders. And it is not a difficult wicket to bat on. The ball is actually coming nicely, hence they're hitting it so nice, but straight to the fielders, not finding the gaps that they're looking for.
Caitlin Weingard strays down the leg side and it crashes into the pad of Pura Andrew. Goes out to fine leg. They'll go through for one leg by, and that'll close off the second over. Just one run on the scoreboard.
Just one run on the scoreboard, that being a leg by. I said in the previous over that it's a 19 over inning. It's now an 18 over inning effectively, because the first 2 overs it's just a leg by that has been gotten. So the Titans find themselves a bit on the back foot here, requiring 147 from 108 balls. So very much behind in this game. It is still any early innings, but you would say that it just doesn't look like they're putting up the fight that they need to be putting up here.
Straight to Pura Andrew, crashes into the pad. She's looking to access that vacant square leg region as Tatum LaRue went straighter towards that leg stump line.
You'd say the length and the line is probably good for her to do that, just not getting. We did say that a lot of things sometimes has to do with the confidence of the player and the team.
Inside edge there, and it goes through to the keeper on the bounce. A big appeal there from Tatum LaRue. Just looking at the replay of the second ball of the over. Could have gone into the back pad of Pura Andrew, and that would have been what they were appealing for. Definitely outside the line of off stump. She looks to go again, and the ball misses everything. A good piece of keeping work there from Faye Tunnicliffe behind the stumps. She's not the usual keeper of this Western Province team, but so far so good.
And the Titans will be looking, where is it that they can get their run here? Not getting any singles, not getting any boundaries. It is a very tough start for them here. Ended the bowling innings quite poorly, and the way they've started also.
And she gets bat on that full bat, one bounce over the boundary in that vacant square leg region, and that'll get her off the mark. 4 runs off the bat, 5 in total on the scoreboard.
Yeah, very good shot here from Pura Andrea. Just waiting for it there. Bit of a straight line going across to that vacant deep square leg area and managing to get it for 4. Very good shot. Hopefully this will be the start of the innings from her after connecting with one nicely and getting it to the boundary.
Yeah, that definitely will not harm her confidence. LaRue goes outside the off stump. It was full. Half volley on the off stump, but Pura Andrew not getting to the ball at all and missing out.
Yeah, just look from there that Pura Andrew got herself caught up in the crease there. He's probably expecting that LaRue will bowl the ball a bit straighter so that she can hit it to the side that she favors a lot.
On off stump, she goes airborne, and the catch is taken by Caitlin Weingard at mid-on. Pura Andrew just caving under the pressure as she gives them her wicket. That'll be the end of her. Just 4 runs to her name.
A very tough start to her career, isn't it? Yesterday didn't go too well, and she comes back again here today. It's not going so well for her. And then just the pressure telling that has been put up by WSB Western Province, hitting the ball straight to that mid-on for a catch. As we look at that again, it's just outside of stump, moved across a bit, got closer to it, but you'd feel that should have looked to maybe go a bit straighter than that, but turned the wrist a little bit, and that is why the ball ended up at mid-on.
I'm sure she will be really disappointed with herself. Not a great start to her career, but she has been put under a lot of pressure opening the batting in both the 50 and the T20 format of the game. Different game plans, different way of going about things with the bat. But that wicket brought the end of the 3rd over, just 5 runs on the ball. Caitlin Weingard continuing in her first spell from the pavilion end.
It will be Robin still on strike. She is yet to get off the mark after facing a maiden in the first over of this innings.
She goes short, and Robin Searle just evades the bouncer by leaning back.
It's a very good short ball there, a bit of chin music there. Very good short ball into the body, well directed. Looked like there was a bit of pace behind that ball also. Very good bowling here from Weingart.
To have a small change in the field from the beginning of this over. First slip has moved into a gully position. Weingart goes full to Searle. It's a Yorker length delivery. Searle manages to get back behind that and squeezes it out of the popping crease.
Very good bowling here from WSB Western Province. Really not letting the Titans, not giving them anything to work with here. With every ball that they're bowling, they're consistently just putting the pressure up on the Titans. Very difficult innings so far.
Goes full again. A bum ball straight back into the bowler. So looking to come out of her crease to the young seamer.
Yeah, you can see Robin Searle, as I said, the most experienced for everyone on the park here today, with 60 matches so far, or 60 matches, yes, 56 innings that she has batted. So, a lot of experience.
She uses her feet here to wind guard, hits it straight to Tatum LaRue and goes off with a single. There's a slight run out chance, but she manages to get home safely. Direct hit and she might have been in trouble.
That is the pressure telling. That is what happens when you are not be able to get the ball in the gaps. That you feel that the only way for you to get the runs is just to run, even if you hit it straight at the fielder, which you might find yourself wanting a couple of times.
The dot balls build a lot of pressure. She goes short. There's a chance of a catch. Gemma Botha putting it down at mid-wicket. And Simone Lawrence going hard across the line of the ball. But Western Province unable to take that opportunity.
Yeah, very hard hit there by Simone Lawrence, straight into the hands of Gemma Botha, but was not able to hold on to it. As we take a look at that again. Bit of a back of a length, shortish. But I think Simone Lawrence will be thanking herself that she swung as hard as she did, making it difficult for the fielder to hold on to it.
Robin Searle goes hard into the covers. It's a good stop by Kelsey Adams with a big dive to her right. She gets hand on it. There's a small fumble. They get through for the single, and that'll close off the over. Just 3 runs from it. 8 runs on the board. 4 overs down.
Yeah, the run rate has climbed up to 8.8 now, nearly touching that 9 mark. That is the thing about T20 game, is that you do not have too much time. Just a couple of bad overs and you are way behind in the game. And this is what we're seeing here. The run rate started just about 7.2, 7.3. It's already gone up to 8.8. So Western Province making things very difficult here for the Fidelity Titans.
There was Simone Lawrence out at the crease. She's quite a true, honest batter. She swings through the line. She completes her shot. She's not afraid of hitting the ball hard. As we see a field change, Lara Goodall comes out of the slip position, goes into mid-wicket, sends Gemma Botha onto the ring at mid-wicket in front of square leg. Fine leg and third man still on the boundary. Goes top of off. Robin Searle looking to use her feet, but goes across the line with a flat bat and misses it completely. That's excellent bowling there from Tatum LaRue. Sticking to her guns, not trying to do anything differently. Robin Searle just caving under the pressure.
Yeah, very good bowling here from Tatum LaRue. Also very good tactics, you'd say, from Western Province, keeping the seam bowler in. Normally, you'll just see them going to and coming off and coming back later. But they've created so much pressure that they've allowed them to just continue, as we see Tatum LaRue. Once again, Robin Searle charging down. And the ball just seaming in, top of off. A seam bowler's dream that's where you want to bowl to, that's what you want to aim at. It's a very difficult time here for Fidelity Titans, finding it very difficult in this inning so far. Already losing 2 wickets, 8 for 2 in just 4.1 overs.
They've really been struggling with the bat so far this season. Something needs to change in the preparation that they've been doing leading up to the weekend of cricket. But out in the middle at the moment, Elizabeth Marks, Simone Lawrence, both big hitters, true hitters of the ball. Marks played a very calm, quiet role in yesterday's Pro20. She'll be looking to get her strike rate up again in this Pro20 game. Fine leg comes into the ring. Extra cover sweeper out on the boundary. extra cover and cover in the ring as well. So a packed offside field. Third man out on the boundary cushion. Marks goes short outside the off stump. It's hit hard into the covers, but a very good stop by Kelsey Adams on the ring at cover.
Yeah, very good stop there from Kelsey Adams. Hit hard by Liz Murray. Marks would have thought that that would go all the way to the boundary, but unfortunately it was straight to the fielder. Very good fielding.
She goes fuller, and Elizabeth Marks completely stuck on the crease.
It just looks like the confidence is low from pretty much everyone that is coming through, and doesn't look like they know of how to get out of this jam that they're finding themselves in a bit of a jam fix here in order to
Double steps, clears the head of Leah Jones at extra cover, and that'll go for one out to Laura Goodall at that cover sweeper boundary, and it gets her off the mark. 2 balls left in the 5th over, just 8 balls left in the power play, only 9 runs on the scoreboard for the Fidelity Titans. A field change for the youngster, Simone Lawrence. Fine leg returns to the boundary, cover sweeper comes back in. 2 mid-wickets in play. She goes into the covers for no run. Finds the hands of Laura Goodall.
Yeah, the difficulty about this is how do the batting team approach this, and it looks like the way that they want to go about it is to basically hit themselves out of trouble here, and that is playing in the hands of also Western Province.
Yeah, definitely a tactic that needs to be looked at. Can they guide the ball down to third man, get themselves off strike, rotate the strike? Simone Lawrence goes across the line there. Straighter delivery, seams off the wicket, goes out to square leg. Gemma Buerta collecting it, but very good running from the Titans batters out in the middle as Simone Lawrence goes through for 2. Ends off the over with a double. 1 over left in the power play, 11 runs on the board.
Runs on the board. And as you say that, the Hozanawe to the Hollywoodbets Pro Series. Cricket South Africa and Hollywoodbets are excited to bring you the Hollywoodbets Pro Series Women Professional League, made up of the Hollywoodbets Pro 50 and Hollywoodbets Pro 20, which started on Friday the 4th of October. For more information, visit www.cricket.co.za. Hashtag it's our time. Hashtag Hozanawe.
Lots of exciting cricket happening this summer in South Africa. And of course, after this game, we'll all be rushing home to catch the final of the Women's T20 World Cup, South Africa against New Zealand.
Yeah, big game reckoning. History reckoning. We'll hope that the history will be on our side.
Caitlin Weingard continuing her spell from the pavilion, and she goes short, and it's hit well by Marks over extra cover, but Laura Goodall set correctly. They're bowling to their fields.
This is some excellent cricket here from the WSB Western Province. They've come here with a plan, and they're executing the plan. They know exactly what to do for who, and even when a batter plays their favorite good shot, they've got somebody that is patrolling the boundary, and they know exactly what they're doing. They're bowling to where they've set the field to.
Weingard goes short, and Simone Lawrence is all over that one as she pulls it through mid-wicket expertly for 4.
Very good shot here from Simone Lawrence in the first game of the season after coming back from an injury. If you look at that, touch straight, just a touch shot, and 2 fielders in that mid-wicket area was able to get it in between them on the ground for a lovely 4. This will be a very big innings here, a very big partnership between two players that have got South African colours, one in the under 19 and one for the senior women's.
She goes through the leg side again and clears that mid-wicket region once again. That's her second boundary of the over. There is a fielder in place there for that, but just hitting it too hard and too flat on the ground, bisecting the two fielders.
Yeah, definitely Simone Lawrence. She looks like she's very confident in the way that she's going about it. She's got very good wrist also in order for her to be able to place it in the gaps. You know, she does play hockey also, so that does help her with the wrist and making sure that she can pierce the gaps whenever somebody's coming straight on. She knows exactly where to go about it, and that has prompted a field change with Cow Corner going out, which is where she's been hitting, and the third man coming into the circle.
Gemma Botha, the player who has gone to patrol the boundary at deep mid-wicket. She looks to go again, this time lofted over the head of that mid-wicket fielder in the ring, but straight out to Gemma Botha on the boundary. They'll go through for the single, which puts Elizabeth Marks on strike.
A better over here from the Fidelity Titans. They've already got 10 runs in this over, having 2 boundaries and also 2 singles. Still 2 balls to go, so they've still got an opportunity to make it an even bigger over. And they revert back to the field that they've been having for Elizabeth Marks with the extra cover out on the boundary.
Goes outside the off stump, and Elizabeth Marks caught on the crease, as we've seen her do quite frequently so far this innings. Just looking to guide it down to third man, but no foot movement and missing the ball completely.
Yeah, it does look like she just wants to get the bat to do all the work, but the body and the feet are not moving to the ball. So she'll always find herself too far away from the ball and make it difficult to make contact.
She uses her feet this time, working her way down the wicket, and she guides that past point. There's a good effort done on the boundary at third man, but it's unsuccessful, and that goes for Elizabeth Marks, a first boundary of the innings. 25 in the power play. That's the end of the power play. 2 wickets down for the Fidelity Titans.
Yeah, good end to the power play here from the Fidelity Titans, getting 10 runs in the last over. Actually more, they actually got 14 runs in the last over of the power play. So very good 6th over here from the Fidelity Titans. They will be looking to build from that. The partnership is currently on 17. Spoke about the pedigree of these 2 players and how important it is going to be for the Fidelity Titans if they're going to get anywhere close to the score, for these 2 to be batting as long as possible. You'd say that these 2 need to be there up until at least the 13th, 14th over, and where they are at that point, look to reassess and see how they can go about the innings.
Yeah, definitely number 3 and number 4. 2 of the more expressive, explosive batters for the Fidelity Titans out in the middle. As Kayla Reinecker replaces Tatum LaRue, right arm off spin around the wicket. Lawrence goes hard out, too long on. She'll get a single for herself.
Good batting so far from Lawrence. 13 from just 7 deliveries so far. Going at almost 200 strike rate. Elizabeth Marks going at 100 strike rate, 6 from 6 deliveries from herself.
Played out through the leg side, beats the fielder at mid-wicket. They're looking for the second, but Elizabeth Marks will take 1 for her and her team.
I think a lot of pressure will be on the shoulders of Elizabeth Marks, not just being a nationally contracted player, but also captain in the team today. Didn't go too well with their bowling. She took 3 wickets, but went for 44 in her 4 overs earlier on.
Looking for the sweep, misses everything. That'll be called a wide, and it will race past Faye Tunnicliffe for 4. Correction from umpire Macheke, corrects herself, given leg buys, but 4 is still going onto the scorecard, which takes the total up to 31 halfway through the 7th.
Yeah, much better last 9 balls for the Fidelity Titans.
Reinecker goes straight again, but Lawrence gets her head over the ball, plays it late down to long on for a single, ticking over nicely through this over.
Yeah, that is how easy it is for you to achieve the required run rate. If it is just 8.8 to the over, you just need 1 boundary and just go for singles throughout the over, and then you are covering that score, as there's a fielding change with a long off going to the boundary.
Marks looks to go across the line of the ball, but it crashes into the pad and goes out to the short fine leg region. They get through for a single. With the end of the power play, 4 fielders out on the boundary, it creates a few more single opportunities for the batters. It takes away boundary options. Lawrence goes to sweep. There's a top edge catch in play. Lara Goodall under the ball but puts it down, and they go through for 2. Very good running in the end by Simone Lawrence and Elias Marie Marks.
Yeah, an opportunity put down there at the boundary by the experienced Lara Goodall. Just putting it down there after Simone Lawrence got a top edge to that deep square leg. But Goodall not able to hold on to it there, and allowing them to come back for 2. And as we say that, we'll have a change in commentary. We'll have Jenna leaving us for now, and Takalani to be joining me back into commentary. Takalani, have you summed up the first 7 overs so far?
Yeah, I think it's a good start by the WSB Western Province. The Fidelity Titans ladies are 35 for 2 right now, and they've lost 2 crucial wickets at the Fidelity Titans. And the WSB Western Province are coming with some squeeze here. KG, as we see, Nosi Povezi, she will be bowling from the pavilion end. But for the WSB, I think they've done well, scoring 148 runs, 149 runs to win. The Titans losing 2 wickets inside the power play. I think it's a good start by the Western Province. And it's important for Simone Lawrence and Elise Marie Marks. I think they are the ones who can take or move this game forward for the Titans. If they can bat until the 15th over, I think they would have done a great work. As we see a drive there.
Yeah, drive just to start it off. Fazy to Elise Marie Marks. Elise Marie Marks able to just get it in that vacant extra cover area for a single. Even though Vesi actually got the wicket of Elise Marie Marks yesterday. So Elise Marie Marks will be looking to get a bit of payback here, not give a wicket and score some runs, some much needed runs for the Fidelity Titans. They've kept the run rate quite steady in the last 2-3 overs at 8.8 that they require.
This time on the leg side for a dot ball. And just to talk about Nosi Povezi, KG, she bowled 4 overs against the 9th. She didn't pick up any wicket, and they only scored 17 runs from bowling. So she's that kind of a bowler who will come in the middle overs and really stop the flow of runs. And it will be crucial for these two to try and do something for their side. And then it's just going to be another dot ball. And that's what we talk about. I mean, these two are very aggressive batsmen, Simone Lawrence and Elise Marie Marks, but the bowling of Nosi Povezi in the middle overs, it's what makes the WSB Western Province one of the better side in this format. The score now is 36 for 2. Again, this time around, it's just going to be 1. Yeah. And when you were on commentary with Jenna, she spoke about with 4 fielders now patrolling the boundary ropes. It's easy to get singles, but very difficult to get boundaries. So these two just need to find the balance. I mean, they require now more than 9 runs to the over. They need to try and score a boundary in the first 2 balls and then try take singles or 2 in the coming deliveries. This time down the ground, beautifully placed and beautifully caressed, and it's gonna be 4 runs.
Yeah, very good shot that time around from Elise Marie Max. Just opening up, just coming down a bit as we just coming down and shimming to the leg side, opening up the offside and hitting it straight down with mid-off in the ring. We did say that Vezi doesn't give you too much pace, so you have to really do something to hit the ball, to get the ball to the boundary.
Yeah, beautiful delivery, bit long on, absolutely no chance there. This time once again, but this time straight to mid-off. Good bowling by Nosipo Vezi to end the over, and the score now it's 41 for 2.
41 for 2 after 8 overs. An important partnership here for the Fidelity Titans. Currently have Simone Lawrence 17 of 13, going along nicely here. Elise Marie Marx also 12 of 11. But these are two batters that the longer that they stay there, the more runs that they are bound to score. And that is sometimes how batters need to break it down a little bit, to say that instead of looking that you want to score 40 runs, say that I want to face 40 balls, because then that 40 balls, with the way that you bet, might bring you about 55, 60 runs. And that's how sometimes where batters look too much ahead of themselves instead of building it into blocks.
Kayla Reneke to Simone Lawrence. Yeah, I mean, for the Titans, KG, it's important that these two stay in there for as long as they could. They've got the ability to increase the tempo with Tiboko Macheke and Amkhelang Mapangula to come in next. Swept well, but straight to the deep square leg fielder. Yeah, for Tiboko Macheke and Amkhelang Mapangula, KG, to come in later on, they will prefer some sort of foundation from these two aggressive batters for the Fidelity Titans.
Yeah, no doubt they'll be looking for a base to be set. If they can come in the last 6 overs, 7 overs, needing about 40, 50 runs to win the game, they will be happy with that. So the good work, the groundwork needs to be done now.
Swept once again, but not well timed to the fielder, deep square leg, and it's just going to be a single. This partnership is growing. We saw some beautiful shots on the leg side by Simone Lawrence. And Elise Marie Max hasn't really timed the ball well. She's an aggressive batter. Again, on the leg side, straight to that square leg fielder. Another thing, KG, the field placing by the WSB Western Province has been spot on from ball one.
Yeah, definitely. They know exactly where to place the fielders, not giving too much away. Even when you hit it well, you hit it straight to the fielder that they've put.
Down the ground to mid-wicket. Again, it's another single. There is a fielder there. It was well timed, a good sound of the bat. The sound was nice and crispy, but straight to the fielder on the leg side.
And that is where the pressure comes from, because you start feeling that if I can't hit it for 4, I need to go for 6. I need to get it over the man, and that's where the chances of a catch will then be created.
Yeah, move leg side, open up the offside. No fielder in the deep on the offside. This time finds the gap between deep mid-wicket and deep square leg. And it's another boundary for Fidelity Titans ladies.
Yeah, a bit of a short ball that time around from Reinecker. Just looking to bowl a quicker one. Bowls it into the wicket, and Simone Lawrence says this time around, I will find that space. And she's able to pierce that gap between the cow corner and a deep square leg to go to the boundary for a 4.
Yeah, she's very strong on the leg side, KG. That's why they've got few fielders in the deep on the leg side. For Elise Marie Max, it's all about deep extra cover. She's so strong in that extra cover region. It looks like the WSB Western Province, they've really done their homework on how they can stop the flow of runs, how they can stop the boundaries. using her feet. Oh, beautiful shot. And it's a maximum. Beautifully shot, and that will bring the 50 for the Fidelity Titans. Beautifully stroke indeed.
Very good shot from Elise Marimax. They do have a fielder at that deep extra cover, but she managed to hit it straight enough. And that brings up the 50 up also for the Fidelity Titans, 55 for 2 as we take a look at that again. Elise Marimax just coming down, backing herself. It's a shot that requires a lot of confidence, coming down when the keeper is standing up for a seam bowler. Very good shot from Elise Marimax. She does have a career strike rate of 96, so she is someone that looks to go after the bowling. And a very good average in T20 cricket, going at 21.41.
Yeah, that's a very good average. This time on the leg side, passes mid-wicket, but there is a deep mid-wicket fielder, and they will only settle for a single. And the score now, it's 56 for 2. And you call it KG, that they need to try and hit sixes. There is so much protection according to the better strength. And the WSB got the field placement spot on. Now they have to try and go over the top.
Yeah, but
this time straight to long on for another single. Simone Lawrence is so strong on the leg side. They've got 3 fielders in the deep on the leg side.
Yeah, but that is how easy we spoke about constructing your innings and the over. First ball went for 6. If you go for 5 singles after that without taking a risk, you're going for 11 in the over.
Yeah.
So that's how you need to break it down.
Brilliant stuff there, KG. Straight to mid-off. Tatamliru will do the fielding. Yeah, you're 100% right. I mean, they need 8 runs, 9 runs to the over so far. And if they can take a boundary in the first 3 balls, and then the rest, they can just take singles, take pressure off these 2. And you talk about that strike rate. They are capable. Again, another misfield there. It will just be a single. And that's the 50 partnership between Elise Marimax and Simone Lawrence. Well played, KG.
Well played, very well played from these 2 batters. A lot of hopes will be on their shoulders here. They still require a further 91 of 61 balls rather. They will be looking to take this innings very, very deep.
Down the leg side. It's not gonna go to the boundary. Good stop in the deep. Yeah, and the good thing, KG, is they were able to score some runs on Nosi Povesi, who normally come into the middle overs and make it very difficult for the batters to accelerate.
Yeah, definitely very good over. They managed to get 10 runs from that over. And just a bit of a comparison, the Titans are 59 for 2. At the same stage, the Western Province was 66 for 3. So not too much in between, with the Titans having an extra wicket. And as we look also at the summary of the Titans, Robin Sill went earlier on a 2 of 12, and Pura Andrea also went 4 of 12. Currently have Simone Lawrence 25 of 19 and Elise Marimax 22 of 17, going very nicely in a partnership of 51, batting very well here for the Fidelity Titans. There was a bit of pressure created on them, but we've spoken about how good the wicket is, and you can see how easy it is for them to bat out there.
Good shot down the leg side, but it's in the air. Good catch. Very good catch. Mid-wicket, running inside and take a comfortable catch in the end. And that's a massive wicket. The Fidelity Titans lost their 3rd.
A massive wicket indeed there. Simone Lawrence looking to go over, doesn't get the bat that she's looking for. First ball from Jana Buota from the Henops River end, managing to get the much needed breakthrough. The breakthrough that was needed by Western Province, but not needed by the Titans, as they had 2 batters that were in. But unfortunately, Simone Lawrence in the first game going out. And we've got the international ticket sales up. The Hosanawe to the India T20 International Tour. The Proteas, after losing the final of the T20 to India will be coming through. And the Proteas men will take on the current ICC Men's T20 World Cup champions India in November for a thrilling 4 T20 international matches. Visit www.cricket.co.za for your tickets. Hashtag Hosanawe and be part of it.
Yeah, KG, the Fidelity Titans ladies didn't need that wicket of Simone Lawrence. She was really looking the part. She was very aggressive. Now, Elise Marimax have been joined by Haman Skralbon, Tiboho Kensani Macheke.
Yeah, Tiboho Macheke, we have said that she's been okay this season. She's gotten some runs.
Good delivery once again by Gemma Bota. She picked up 3 wickets against the Knight. She's one of those bowlers who come in the middle overs and just take wickets. She's picked up 1 already in this over. Yeah, just tap and got opportunity for a run out. A bit of miscommunication there between Elise Marimax and Tiboho Macheke, but they were able to make it in the end.
Yeah, definitely, as you say that, it's going to be very important for these two to keep on going. But also Jenna Porta about how she knows the role to come in the middle overs and try to pick up some wickets.
Down the leg side, no single taken. Elise Marimax the better. Yeah, I mean, that's what the WSB Western Province always does well, KG. They will start off well, Tatam Leroux, the opening bowler, and then Gemma Bota, reverse sweep, but straight to the field. I had short fine leg, good stop.
I think Tiboho Macheke needs to be careful. She was already involved yesterday in a run out, and she just looked, it's okay to be eager to want to take the singles, but then it just looks like every time she's, pushing the boundaries a little bit.
Using her feet, but straight to extra cover, and that's the end of the over. The score now is 60-3, and Elise Marimax has been joined by Tiboho Macheke after losing that crucial wicket of the youngster Simone Lawrence.
It's going to be very important here, over here. And Leah Jones, the captain, bringing herself into the attack here. Very exceptional leader for the team, whether she's batting or bowling or fielding. Now, it's going to be a very crucial time here. If they can get 1 more wicket before the 13th over, they'll feel that they are very much ahead. The run rate has crept up after that wicket of Simone Lawrence. The Fidelity Titans now require 10 and over to win from here. It is going to be a tough task, but a task that you can also get because the pitch is also easier to face. It looks like a very nice pitch. The ball is coming through nicely. So, going to be very interesting here.
Yeah, Leah Jones, the captain of the WSB Western Province, this time down the leg side by Tiboho Macheke. And 1 bounce to the deep mid-wicket fielder, and they will settle for a single. The score moved to 61-3. Yeah, I mean, Leah Jones only bowled 1 over against the Knights. She went for 12, and then she never come back to bowl in that match. Here's an opportunity for her maybe to pick up a wicket or 2 in this competition this season. Just looking at the fielders, you've got long off, long on, mid-wicket in the deep, and then you've got short fine leg, short third man, using her feet down the ground, but beautifully placed. Oh my goodness, what a shot of the day so far, KG.
Definitely very good shot here from Elise Marimax, coming down the wicket. Bit of a shimmy to the leg side as we take a look at that again. A bit of a shimmy to the leg side, coming down the wicket and hitting it in between that extra cover and that long off. Very good shot here from Elise Marimax.
Yeah, I think Maybe extra cover a bit squarer, KG to Mayash is moving straighter now. A bit squarer. I mean, you have to think of Elise Marimak's strong points. He's so strong in that extra cover region. This time on the leg side, but it's high up. She will land safely. Oh, what an attempt there by the fielder coming from the deep, but they will be able to come back for the second.
Yeah. And is Max just changing a tactic there this time, trying to go to the leg side. Didn't get the batch that she was looking for. Fortunately for her, just ended in no man's land. First 3 balls here from Leah Jones, going for 7 runs. It's a good start to the over for the Fidelity Titans.
Yeah, we spoke about this, KG. Straight down the ground, and they will take a single.
Yeah, that is what a boundary early on in the over takes off a little bit of pressure from you. Second ballers went for a boundary,
Yep.
and then if you just make sure that each and every ball there is no dot ball, then you stay with the run rate, which is currently at 10. They've scored 8 of the first 4 balls. If they can just make sure that they don't go for dot balls, keep on milking the runs, then they'll stay with the run rate.
Yeah, good shot there by Tibogo Macheke. Yeah, you're 100% correct, KG. We saw these tactics being used by the WSB Western Province yesterday, where they really had the Fidelity Titans with how they went about their business when they were batting, scoring a boundary in the first 2-3 balls, and then release all the pressure down the leg side. Maximum good shot, Elise Murray Max.
Very good batting there from Elise Murray Max, hitting the ball on both sides of the wicket earlier on in the overs on the offside, and this time around, as we take a look at that again, on that leg side, just accesses between that cow corner and long on. Batting very well here, Elise Murray Max. We spoke about how much bit of a pressure will be on her, and she is coming up. She knows that a lot of hopes will be on her shoulders, and so far she's doing well for the team, keeping them in the game, bringing that required run rate slightly down to try and make it easier for them. Now need just 9.2 to the over.
Gemma Bota on the leg side by Tibogo Macheke. They will settle for 1. I'm loving what Tibogo Macheke is doing here, KG. Just to rotate the strike, give Elise Murray Max as much strike as possible. She's been the aggressor in this inning so far, and she's the one who can cause a lot of damage for the WSB Western Province. Using her feet straight down the ground, but straight to that long off fielder for a single from Gemma Bota's bowling.
Yeah, very good contest that we have on our hands here. They've set the field throughout the day for Elise Murray Max, but she has somewhat found a way to still score those boundaries. And now the thinking tank has to come up again.
Yeah, just tap on the leg side. Wanted a single. Tibogo Macheke. Yeah, she's doing well, yeah. Tibogo Macheke, KG. Try to rotate the strike. Elise Murray Max, you spoke about her quality. You spoke about her strike rate. Her average is very good. National contracted player. Another opportunity for a run out.
Look like if that hit the stumps, look like Elise Murray Max would have been found wanting the bit of an unnecessary run, you can say, trying to put the pressure. Trying to put the pressure on the batters, but on the bowlers. But the last thing that you want to do is to lose the wicket, particularly the wicket of Elise Murray Max, with the way that she's going about this inning so far.
78 for 3. Now the Titans need 71 runs to win this match. And Gemma Bota bowling from the Henops River and using her feet down the ground. Good shot and over the top of flung off for another maximum from Elise Murray Max. That shot, KG, it's all about the strength. It's all about power.
It's all about the strength and power from Elise Murray Max. She does like hitting the ball straight. Gets a lot of power on that one, as we see. She missed down the wicket a little bit. Got the long off there on the boundary, but she just watched it go over her head. Very good batting here. Captain's innings so far from Elise Marimax.
Reverse sweep. And they will come back for the second. Good running between these two.
Looks like it's a bye. It is always very interesting, isn't it, when the batter hits the ball over for 6 and decides that I'm going to go reverse sweep for the very same ball, the next ball. So sometimes I just ask myself with the batters as to why change something that is working. So Elise Marimax is going to have to learn very quickly here that your strength is hitting the ball straight over. Just keep on doing that, especially if it's presented, the opportunity to hit it over is presented to you like it was there.
No, you're 100% right, KG. I mean, the required run rate, you scored a 6, as we see the crowd enjoying. I mean, you've scored a maximum, KG. You need 9 runs to the over. If you can take a single or 2 in the last ball, you're doing the good business for your side. As we see now, 86 for 3 is the score, and they need 63 runs to win the match. The key wicket is Elise Marimax here for the WSB Western Province.
We do have a bit of a home support. Looks like we've got a change in the field here. Might be an injury.
As we see Leroux coming back from the pavilion end. She has picked up 2 wickets so far for 12 runs. She picked up 1 wicket in the last match and she went for 21 runs. Cut away in front of square on the offside by Kentani Macheke, and they will settle for a single. And that's what she's been doing well here, giving the strike to the more aggressive Elise Marimax to try and push that scoring rate up. They've done well so far, 62 runs to win the match, 87 for 3 is the score. Leroux once again from the pavilion end. Good shot down, straight down the ground. Will it beat? No, it's not going to beat the long on fielder, but they will come back for the second. Good running between these two, and good placement by Elise Marimax. You were right, KG. Once you hit the ball down the ground, extra cover, that's your strength.
No, definitely. That is what Elise Marimax is strong at, and that's where she needs to keep on batting. You really, really use her strength to hit the ball down the ground.
Look at that partnership, 30 runs so far. Oh, Bole. That's a big wicket of Elise Marimax. Leah Jones, the captain, sending Leroux to do the business. And I tell you what, they've got the big wicket of Elise Marimax, who was looking threatening. And that's the 4th wicket down for the Fidelity Titans ladies.
Yeah, 4th wicket down here. And an untimely breakthrough here from the Western Province. A very good breakthrough for them. A much needed wicket as Elise Marimax was taking the game away from them. But they've gotten a very important wicket of Elise Marimax. With the Titans still needing to go at 9.2 to the over. And to replace her will be Amkhela Mapangola, who was looking good yesterday with Tebogo Macheke. They were building a partnership, but unfortunately just couldn't finish it off.
Yeah, Amkhela Mapangula is the new batter in, and the score now it's 89 for 4 after 13.3 overs has been bowled, and the Fidelity Titans need 60 runs to win the match. Amokhelang Mapangula is the more aggressive of the two batters. Tebogo Macheke, I guess KG, she needs to continue with what she's been doing, rotating the strike, let Amogelang Mapangula be the one who's causing damage, scoring boundaries, because she's capable of doing that.
Yeah, definitely. But you would say maybe the big thing here is going to be that Amogelang just got to the wicket. So you would say that she needs to get some time to get in, and Tebogo Macheke needs to take over.
Cut away.
Take over for
And it's gonna be 4 runs. What a way to get off the mark by Amogelang Mapangula.
Mapangola says to me, KG, take over for who? I'm here to play cricket and I'm here to hit some runs. First ball, a bit of width, created more width for herself, hit it in between that short third man and a point, and gets the boundary. First ball that she faces, very good batting here from Amogelang Mapangula. Good way to start her innings.
Nice swing and a miss there. Just a correction on the screen. It's showing Kayla Reneke, and it's not Kayla Reneke bowling. It's actually Leroux bowling from the pavilion end. And the score is 93 for 4. Straight to mid-off for another dot ball, and once again the WSB Western Province will need more of these dot balls. The score now is 93 for 4, and that's the end of the 14th, and then we'll have a commentary change as we say bye-bye to KG Masubedere. I welcome the evergreen Jenna Self.
Good afternoon, Takalani. Really good performance out there from the stand-in captain Elizabeth Marks, and it looks like Amogelang Mapangula is picking up the baton from where she got it from, Elizabeth Marks. Gemma Buerta from the Hinop River end. She's got deep backward square leg, cow corner, long on and long off. It's outside the off stump, but swept away by Tebogo Macheke through to that deep square fielder. Laura Goodall been very busy out on that boundary today. Two injuries off the field for Western Province. Sarah Smith, the substitute fielder, has gone off what looks like a cramp, as there's a quick single taken out in the middle by Mapangula. So both her and Babette de Leeuwen are out in the dugout. And so the substitute fielder is out on the field for Western Province. Gemma Buerta just making sure that her field is correct. Rufulwe Bomvana is the 13th player for Western Province. It's played over the covers, and there's no one patrolling that sweeper boundary. The ball will tumble away and crash into the boundary for 4. And Tebogo Macheke taking control out in the middle.
Yeah, she's been there, KG. She had a very... I said KG, Jenna. She's been there, Jenna, and she formed a solid partnership with Elise Marimax before she lost a wicket, this time with Amogelang Mapangula. Both these two batters are capable of hitting boundaries. So it's not all doom and gloom for the Fidelity Titans. They still have capable players.
Yeah, very capable indeed, with just 50 runs left to win, as Macheke plays that out to extra cover for no run. 50 runs off 32 balls. Not impossible.
No, it's doable. It's definitely doable.
She uses her feet this time and plays that out to mid-wicket, but Nosipo Vezi not letting it past her.
Yeah, I think what they need to do, if the ball is not there to be hit, they just need to rotate the strike. Yeah. There's so much gaps in the field.
Sliced out into the offside. I 100% agree with you. That change of strike, the rotation of strike, will release pressure on that boundary, willingness to hit boundaries.
Yeah. I mean, we saw in the last over 3 dot balls to end the over. That's not what you need. I mean, you score one boundary in the over, you can take singles, and that's 8 runs, 9 runs to the over, and you can easily get a win. The win they desperately need. I mean, they lost in Durban to the Dolphins. They lost yesterday. I mean, they always say in any sporting code that winnings become a habit, and I guess losing is not what you need, and it will hamper your confidence, the belief in yourself. So it's important that the Fidelity Titans get off the mark this season with a win against the WSB Western Province, who's been playing excellent cricket so far this season.
Yeah, they have been, and if the Fidelity Titans want to pull off this win, they will need to go at 10 runs and over. Amogelang Mapangula trying to do this as she swings across the line and gets a top edge that falls into no man's land over Faye Tunnicliffe's head. I'll get one from it, just one short of that 100 mark.
Yeah, she will feel she missed out there. It was a drag down from Nosipho Vezi. No fielder square of the wicket on the leg side in the deep. An opportunity for a boundary that missed.
Big swing there from Amogelang Mapangula. Just goes through to the safe gloved hands of Faye Tunnicliffe. Nosipho Vezi on the money here. She is so good at what she does. She keeps her role very simple. Yeah. She knows exactly what she needs to do. Take the pace off the ball completely. She is replacing Tatum LaRue from the pavilion end, who bowls with a lot more pace than she does. So removing the pace off the ball, forcing the batters to use the power from the bat instead of from behind the ball.
Yeah, her and Gemma Botha in the middle overs there. Very good for WSB Western Province. If they are not picking up wickets, they will definitely stop the flow of runs, creating dot balls, creating pressure.
Yeah, for sure. Pressure is the name of the game. As we see Nosipho Vezi in her 35 games, she has 33 wickets, so a pure wicket taker for Western Province. Just a slight delay in play as umpire Macheke just fixing the stumps that Faye Tunnicliffe broke off the previous ball. Vezi too full, and Tebogo Amogelang Mapangula will feel like she missed out there. It was a low full toss outside the off stump, just playing down the wrong line of the ball. Cover sweeper, long off, long on, and cow corner. Third man up in the ring, as well as short fine leg. She's looking to go across the line of the ball. That's pitching outside the off stump. I suppose that is where she's strong through the leg side, but it's definitely necessary for her to try and play through the line of the ball, the correct line of the ball. Nosipho Vezi bowling right arm around the wicket. Definitely creates an angle with the ball going on with the arm away from the right-handed batter. It's for Amogelang Mapangula struggling to get through the field when she gets bat on ball.
It's also the pace that Nosipho Vezi is bowling, slower and slower with each and every delivery, making it very difficult for the batter to create some acceleration on the deliveries.
They are serious grenades, high up in the air and then kind of die as they make contact with the wicket here at SuperSport Park. And at a very crucial time in this match, that is a maiden over for Nosipho Vezi. $50 runs needed now from 24 balls. And Gemma Botha continuing her spell from the Hennops River end.
Yeah, it was on our way to the England Women's Inbound International Tour. Our Proteas women will take on England women this coming summer for 3 T20 international matches, 3 one-day international matches, Black Friday on Sunday, 8 December, and 1 test match from the 15th to the 18th of December. Visit www.cricket.co.za for more information and your tickets. #Wazanawe, #be part of it.
Gemma Buerta just straying too far outside the off stump on the first ball. She re-bowls it, and that's an excellent cricket shot by Tebogo Macheke as she hits it hard on the ground past Caitlin Weingard at mid-off, and that'll add 4 more to their total.
Yeah, good shot that by Tebogo Macheke down the ground.
And with the wide off the first ball of the over, that brought up the 100 up for the Fidelity Titans. Macheke uses her feet but hits it straight at Leah Jones, who's at extra cover.
Yeah, she's a very good fielder, but it looks like she might have hurt herself there, Jenna.
Yeah, this is not the time to have the injury,
Yeah.
as both players who are off the field, Zara Smith and Babette de Leda, are off for injury. Concussion in the first innings for the Holland international player, and Zara Smith, who looked to be cramping as she came off the field and immediately got onto a foam roller for her hamstring. But Leah Jones is back on her feet. It's short and wide and cut off the back foot by Macheke. They're looking for the second. They'll run hard. And that's excellent running by the Fidelity Titans. Lara Goodall so good on the boundary. Kelsey Adams. Just sorry to correct myself there.
Yeah, this is what the Fidelity Titans need. They score a boundary previous ball. Now you take 2, transfer all the pressure to the bowling team.
She goes straighter and it's played out too long on. They'll get a single there. Tatum LaRue collecting it. Yeah, this is what that rotation of strike that we were speaking about does. Puts doubt in the bowler's mind. Doesn't allow them to settle. With all 4 fielders allowed to be out on the boundary out. Square leg, cow corner, long on and cover sweeper. She goes on the reverse sweep. It's a full toss. Just the wrong shot to play on that ball.
Yeah, they need now 42 runs to win the score. 107 for 4.
Mapangula goes hard, but it's airborne. There's a chance at a catch, but Weingard puts it down. And there's a fumble as the ball rolls out behind her. They come through for 2. Amogelang Mapangula not hitting the ball as well as she would want to.
Yeah, not hitting the ball cleanly on the offside. Maybe that's why she was really trying to hit it on the leg side. The previous overs, the leg side looks like it's a strong area, strong scoring area for Amogelang Mapangula. 109 for 4 is the score, and they need 40 runs to win. 17 overs has been bowled, 18 deliveries to be bowled, 40 runs to win. Can they do it?
You know what, I don't think it's impossible at all, but it is looking unlikely, especially with the skill behind the ball of Nosipho Vezi. Her previous over was a maiden over. However, this time she is bowling to Tebogo Macheke, who seems to be hitting the ball a lot cleaner than Amogelang Mapangula. Vezi right arm around the wicket. It's very slow. It's very, very slow, and Macheke can do nothing but defend that into the covers. It is very hot out here in Centurion. There is a little bit of cloud cover today, which is making things quite humid. Slight breeze, but not enough to cool down the body temperature. It's hit hard, but it's across the line. Mangele collecting that out at deep mid-wicket. $110 for 4 in the 18th. Nosipho Vezi keeping things really quiet in the death overs. This is her last over of her spell. No wickets yet for 17 runs. Excellent from her. And she gets herself another dot. Faye Tunnicliffe excellent with the gloves behind the wicket today. She's not their usual keeper, but with Babette de Leda out for that concussion scare, she's standing up to the seam of Vezi. She asking lots of questions from umpire Macheke. She goes across the line and there's no one out square of the wicket on the boundary on the leg side. And Amogelang Mapangule finally finding herself a boundary here. That'll add 4 to her total and to the team. Her strike rate climbing up a little as it's gone above 50 now. Nosipho Vezi will be disappointed with the length of that delivery she bowled.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke about it. Amogelang Mapangula so strong on the leg side. No failure protecting that boundary. And a good shot by Amogelang Mapangula.
Vezi goes fuller. It's a full toss and through the legs of Faye Tunnicliffe. It goes down to the third man boundary. Bit of a field fumble. They're looking for the second, but decide against it. A low full toss there for Mapangula.
She was looking for the leg side region once again. Is Amogelang Mapangula. She loved to hit the ball across the line.
Which is surprising because she is strong straight down the wicket as well. She's a really good time of the ball as Macheke goes across the line and she'll find herself a much needed boundary on the leg side as well. Macheke carrying the Titans team through here as she's got 100 strike rate, 19 runs from 19 balls. Mapangula 12 or 15. Their partnership just reached 30. 30 runs to win from 12 balls. It's looking less and less likely, but there's still a chance with these two batters at the crease.
Yeah, they still have a chance, definitely. We saw in this last over, they were able to score 2 boundaries. They need 15 runs per over in the last 2. Score 2 boundaries and then take singles or 2. They should be okay, Jenna. I think these 2 are capable. Score a boundary in the first 3, maybe 2 boundaries in the first 3, you are definitely in with a chance. But normally the penultimate over is the one. That's where you need more runs to be scored, and I think this is key in the contest of this game.
Yeah, it definitely is, as Kayla Reinecker comes into the attack, replacing Gemma Botha, and they just get 1 off the first ball of the over. In theory, they do need 3 boundaries and 3 singles to get that 15-run mark. And that's asking a lot.
And they didn't start off the over. I mean, only a single. Normally you love to start off with a boundary, release some pressure.
A field change for Macheke as mid-off comes up into the ring and cover sweeper goes to patrol on the offside. 3 boundary fielders on the leg side. She goes straightish and it's played around the corner by Macheke.
Another single. This one had the WSB Western Province at all. That's what they need. 2 singles in the over so far. It's not going to cause any damage. And I guess, according to the WSB, that's if they can get less than 10 runs in this over, I think that will be game, set, and match.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the boundary that the Fidelity Titans need. Amogelang Mapangula pouncing on the delivery that's too straight from Kayla Reinecker and bisecting the field expertly there to earn herself a 4.
Yeah, once again, showing her strength on the leg side, it's Amogelang Mapangula beating the deep mid-wicket and the long-on fielders, as we see now, mid-wicket moving in a bit straighter to try and stop Mapangula on the leg side.
She's looking to go again, but this time the ball crashes into middle stump, and Amogelang Mapangula looking to replicate that boundary delivery from the previous ball, and she just misses completely. So that'll be the end of her as we just watch the replay. Kayla Reinecker, right arm around the wicket to Mapangula, just pitches on middle and turns in, crashes into middle stump. A really excellent ball.
Hosana way to the 2024 Pink ODI. The 13th Pink ODI will see the Proteas men take on Pakistan on Sunday, the 22nd of December. 2 p.m. is the start. Get your tickets on www.cricket.co.za. Hashtag Hosanawe, hashtag Pitch Up Pink, and let's support people living with breast cancer.
Here we're just looking at a visual here of the supporters that have come in to watch this Hollywoodbets Pro20 match. Both of them there in their South African shirts, out here to support both the Fidelity Titans, being the home team, but also the Proteas, who are in the T20 World Cup final this afternoon at 4 p.m. So don't forget to tune into SuperSport channel 201 for that game, as it is bound to be an exciting one. But out here in the middle at SuperSport Park, Alicia Rudolph comes to the crease. She is very capable of hitting a long ball, and that is what is going to be needed. 24 runs needed to win off 8 balls, as she takes her middle stump and leg stump guard. And she just hits this straight on the floor, out too long on for a single. Not lots of time for her to get herself in.
Yeah. She have to hit a long ball from the word go.
Tebogo Macheke, cover sweeper, long on, cow corner and deep square. And she's looking to play this for the quick single. They're putting themselves under pressure for the final over, as that closes off the 19th. 127 for 5, 22 runs needed from 6.
Yeah, you were talking about the women's final today. It's Proteas Friday is back. We can call it Proteas Sunday. Let's paint the nation green and gold every Friday, but let's call it every Sunday, as we stand behind our Proteas women in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup. Today, wear your Proteas jersey with pride and show the world our unbeatable spirit, and catch all the action live on SuperSport. Hashtag always rising, hashtag was an hour. It's indeed a big day today for the women's cricket and cricket in South Africa in general.
Yeah, and it's going to need to be a big over here for the Fidelity Titans, as they need 22 runs from the remaining 6 balls. Caitlin Weingard with the ball from the pavilion end. She has got cow corner, long on, long off, and extra cover out. Third man up on the ring, as well as short fine leg, square leg in the ring. No one at mid wicket in the ring. Umpire Mahlangu just stopping Weingard in her tracks there, as the bail fell off on the non-striker's end.
Yeah, just looking at the field here, Jenna, you've got long on, deep mid wicket, long off, and deep cover for the right-hander.
And it's defended by Macheke straight back to the bowler. That's really well bowled from Caitlin Weingard. Almost exactly opposite to what we saw in the first innings. Elizabeth Marks put herself under pressure by setting a field deep, fine leg, square leg, and cow corner, not giving herself a lot of options to bowl. But the field set here for Caitlin Weingard is protecting her to bowl at the death to the Fidelity Titans. Looking to go across the line, Caitlin Weingard with a wicket-taking delivery there, smashes into middle and off, and Tebogo Macheke just caught on the crease there, not looking to attack, not looking to do much, as just plastered into middle and off stump. Just watching the replay, Weingard just crashes there, actually middle and leg, seamed off the wicket into the right-hander. And that's wonderful bowling from the young seamer. Brings Kaylee Tapp out into the middle, left hand, right hand combination.
Yeah, and that delivery was at good pace as well from Caitlin Weingard.
So 2 new batters at the crease. 22 runs required off 4 balls. Reckon they can hit 4 sixes?
Like you said, 2 new batters. I doubt, Jenna.
Yeah, unless something crazy happens from Caitlin Weingard.
Yeah.
Few wides, few no balls.
100%.
Titans supporters will definitely be hoping for something like that, as they have come together as a team today, the Fidelity Titans, after yesterday's 6-wicket loss. just not together enough, as Western Province has been too good. Winegard pulls the length back. Tap double steps. They're looking for the second, but decide against it. And a direct hit from Leah Jones from the boundary, and it just bounces off the wicket. They managed to go through for a second on the overthrows. Leah Jones hands on hips, really upset with the outcome of her piece of fielding. "20 runs to win off 3 balls. Caitlin Winegard taking the responsibility placed on her quite seriously. She bowls into the pads of Kaylee Tapp, and this is excellent death bowling from the young seamer. She's not giving the Fidelity Titans batters anything. Alicia Rudolph on strike. 2 balls left in the innings. So Winegard comes over the wicket to the right-hander. She bowls it into that off-stump line, and Rudolph unable to get much on that delivery. Western Province team very well prepared out here today. And Fidelity Titans just gave 15 too many with the ball, as Alicia Rudolph plays this out too long on. They're looking for the second, but it will not help their cause. And that brings up the win for the WSB Western Province women's team. Caitlin Winegard finishing off the innings in style with 1 wicket and just 4 runs in that over.
Yeah, brilliant work by the WSB Western Province to get another win, second win of the competition so far. They beat the Knights. Now they came here in Centurion. Yesterday they did very well in the 50 over. Today they win this match by 17 runs. Brilliant effort, winning the toss, electing to bowl to bat first this time around with the ball once again. Good effort by the WSB Western Province.
Yeah, they definitely seemed like the better prepared team going into both the Pro 50 and the Pro 20 format of the game this weekend. They knew how to set their fields correctly. They knew their strengths and their weaknesses. They bowled to their fields, and they really did seem to be the better team, the team on top, and the results showed that. So WSB Western Province women won by 17 runs. And we extend a huge congratulations to this very professional-looking Western Province team. And an unfortunate loss here once again for the Fidelity Titans as they line up and shake hands. They'll be disappointed with the loss. However, they did manage to have a few very exciting cameo performances. As we just take you through the batting scorecard of the Fidelity Titans in the second innings, Robin Searle, the first 2-4. She only scored 2 of 12. She struggled in the beginning with Pura Andre, who was caught and bowled by Tatum LaRue. Just 4 of 12 for her. Simone Lawrence really came in and tried to extend and exaggerate and express herself as she scored 25 of 20 before she was caught by Kayla Reinica at cow corner off the bowling of Gemma Botha. Elizabeth Marks played an excellent innings there. 44 of 29 from her. And then she was bowled by Kayla Reinica. Had she stayed in, Fidelity Titans might have been in the game a little bit longer. However, she was replaced by Amokilang Mapangula, who was then bowled by Kayla Reinica, 17 of 18. She did well for those runs, but not well enough to take her team over the line. Macheke was bowled by Caitlin Winegard in the last over of the game, and she got 25 of 24. And not out in the end. Alicia Rudolph, 2 of 3. Kaylee Tapp, 3 off to with just 9 extras in their 20 overs. Western Province were really good. And just to take you through the bowling innings, Leah Jones 1 over 15 runs. She struggled a little bit with the ball today, but she batted really well in the first innings. Tatum LaRue with 2 wickets to her name, 4 overs for 12 runs. Those are unbelievable figures at an economy of just 3 runs and over. Caitlin Weingard finishing off strong, 4 overs, 1 maiden to her name. Excellent bowling from her there, 21 runs and 1 wicket. Nosipho Vezi, 4 overs, 1 maiden as well at a crucial time when the Fidelity Titans needed to be going at 10 runs and over. She really pulled through for her team, going for just 26 runs in her 4 overs. Kayla Reinica, 3 overs, 23 runs. Also 2 wickets for her to match her seam bowler Tatum LaRue. And Gemma Botha really excellent in those middle overs, going just over 6 and over her 4 overs, 26 runs for 1 wicket. We know she's a wicket taker, and all of the Western Province bowlers stepped up, as well as Faye Tunnicliffe, who had to take the gloves due to a concussion scare in the first innings of Babette de Leerde. And Takalani, as we said, Western Province definitely the stronger team this weekend.
Yeah, it looks like they've done their homework. Everything went according to the plan when they were batting, when they were bowling. Really, they were spot on, and it's a good weekend once again for the WSB Western Province, getting a win in the Pro20 and today in the Pro20. And they win this match by 17 runs. And to close it off, we'll have to say thank you to the production team, Kakekho, and the team from Pitch Vision. Thank you very much, gentlemen. A well-deserved work today. And then to the commentators, Jenna and KG, and me, Tagarane Chaba, thank you very much. To Cricket South Africa, we appreciate your work. To the sponsors, Hollywoodbets, well done, thank you very much. And it's a good Sunday for cricket in South Africa as we rush home to watch our Proteas women in the final of the T20 World Cup against New Zealand. And from me, Tagarane Chaba, I say hasta la vista, thank you very much, bye-bye.